You can hear me now. Okay. Oh, I've had a shocker. I was doing a whole welcoming message and everything, and then all of a sudden my microphone wasn't on. Welcome back to a new live stream, lads. Dortmund versus Manchester City. We are all excited for this one. I don't think there's one person in the stream who isn't excited for this one. Manchester City fans, I put my hands up. I've got the Dortmund shirt on, okay? I've got the Dortmund shirt on. Don't take me too seriously, okay? I've literally got a Real Madrid shirt right here. Listen, me and my dad probably want the English teams to do better, but I've been to the Dortmund atmosphere. I've been to Manchester City games as well. I've got no particular club that I support more. But when you've got a shirt of a club playing tonight in such a big game, of course you're going to put it on, okay? I'm not picking a rival. I'm not picking a side here. I'm just here to enjoy a bit of Champions League football on a Wednesday night. We are all excited for this one. Not only have I come with the water, I've also brought the brew, the pre-stream brew. We all know about the pre-stream brew. If you saw my Instagram story, you know about this bad boy. We have a huge game today, and there are already 1,000 people in here. Dortmund versus Manchester City. Erling Haaland versus De Bruyne. A huge encounter where, to be honest, it's going to be a cracker. We all know this is going to be a top game. We've been waiting so long for the second leg just to really find out what can go down in this game. It's 2-1 on aggregate. I'm not going to mess about here. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to dive straight into the lineups because we've got a huge game on our hands, okay? Storm Ferguson, thank you for the £2. First, love your streams, plus Chelsea are winning it. Listen, you did knock out Porto, even though it was a few cagey last few minutes when Taremi scored an absolute wonder goal. That goal was insane. I really wasn't expecting it. But yeah, by the way, guys, get your score predictions in the comments. Let us know what you reckon is going to happen. I seriously expect a goal-crazy encounter. The fact Dortmund scored an 84th minute goal late on last game, where Haaland set up Royce, we're actually looking forward to a very exciting second leg, because Dortmund getting that key away goal means we've got a game on our hands. Thank you for all the donations flying in. Thank you, Storm Ferguson, Crystal Feast, Stuart Ingram. Big up the first donators of the stream. Get those score predictions in as well. We've got a huge giveaway today, which we'll talk more about when we delve into it from the get-go. But listen, lots more to speak about. It is Erling Haaland versus De Bruyne, Dortmund versus Man City. Whatever you want to call this game, it's going to be a classic. I think we've got a really good game on our hands today. And thank you for the donations that are flowing in. We're not just going to be speaking about Liverpool versus Real. We're going to be delving into Dortmund versus City, going through both lineups today over on Twitter and finding out what's really going on, because we're not here to mess about. Get those score predictions in, pile them in. Thank you for, thank you very much for the cheeky donations as well. We'll shout some people out, make some moderators in here too. Thank you, Jem Salam, big up. All Dortmund, aren't we? Oh, my mate. Thank you, Jem, for the £2. Now, you've just pissed off a lot of City fans in the stream because I'm wearing a Dortmund shirt today. And listen, nothing against City again. I'm not saying I want Dortmund to win. I'm just wearing the football shirt of the team that's playing today. But Jem is a Dortmund fan today because he's a Man United fan. That's the way of looking at it. There's no other way of looking at it. So let's get into the lineups today. We've got a lot to get through. And my webcam is deciding to mug me off. So here we go. Let's go to properties. And there we go. And we're here. We're here. Okay, right. Here we go, boys. No more messing about. Let's go over to the home team today. Now, here's a little insight for the video today. You may be seeing a few VAR things on the screen. That is all to come in tomorrow's video. But listen, we're not here to mess about. We're going to be delving straight into the lineups. Dortmund versus Manchester City. We're all excited for this one, really. So, yeah, this is the Dortmund lineup for the City game. It is very interesting. Hitz in goal. Marwin Hitz. There is no first-team goalkeeper again. Guerrero at left-back. The Portuguese second-choice left-back if Cancelo's playing there. But probably first choice because Cancelo usually plays right-back for Portugal. But he's a very good fullback. He always gives loads of energy and makes up for the lack of running that Hummels would do because he is a bit of an old man now. Not the quickest of players in the world. Next to him, he's got the Swiss centre-back, Akanji, beast of a centre-back. He's rock hard, mate. And then they got Mori at right back, who's Spanish. And quite frankly, he's been pretty decent since he's come onto the scene. I've been really impressed by what Mori's done. Emre Can and Dahoud are in the midfield with Bellingham, who got disallowed a goal, which definitely should have stood. And if it was 2-2 coming into this Dortmund home leg, it would have been Dortmund being the favourites. And that's the difference today. The referee is the differential of the first leg. So Dortmund will go in here thinking, hey, we scored twice, so did City. This was a pretty fair first leg encounter. It's going to be an exciting second leg. With Jude Bellingham, you never know what can happen. He got disallowed a goal, but he'll be going for it. Now, they've got Knauf, the German winger that Dortmund played in the first leg. He looked a little bit average, I would say. I mean, definitely more to come from him. He's not had that many caps for Borussia Dortmund. But give him time. Give him a chance, and we'll see what he can really produce. Then the captain today, who scored in the first leg, Marco Reus. The man who scored the 84th minute equaliser at the time until City scored a late winner. And yeah, we won't talk about that late winner because for a second we're going to speak about the positives of Dortmund. Marco Reus and Haaland linked up so well for that goal. Erling Haaland was meant to be the threat in terms of goals. Marco Reus turned up in terms of goals. But what these two can produce together, it's deadly. It's dangerous. I'm excited. You're excited. This is the serious threat going forward. Knauf is a bit of a youth player, lacks Champions League experience. But one thing Marco Reus and Haaland have, when they're fit, is pure class. World-class football, that they can produce it against the best teams in the world. We all know about the Manchester City curse today, okay? We all know that if City concede to a Haaland early goal, they're going to be on the ropes thinking, we might mess this one up. We've got the best team expected to win the whole thing. This is Dortmund's opportunity, the underdogs, the ones to go out there and impress. And as Borussia Dortmund say, Thomas Delaney is not in today's squad as a result of an Achilles tendon irritation. So that's a big loss for Dortmund. But in terms of the lineup, they're not even playing Berkey, their first choice keeper. They've gone with Marwin Hitz. They've got Thogden Hazard on the bench, as Rotashaw would call him. They've got Schulz, Julian Brandt, Mounier, Piszczek, Felix Paslak, Gio Reyna. There's a lot of quality on the bench if they want to go more attacking. That's something that's key. Knauf is starting, but it wouldn't surprise me if the likes of Brandt or Hazard will get 45 minutes if Knauf isn't producing the goods. Now, what we can't forget is City are an absolutely incredible team in terms of squad depth, ability, in terms of how much they're going to take the Champions League, in terms of seriousness, because they've basically won the Premier League now. Let's go over to this Man City team and see which team Pep Roulette has basically picked this time round. So let's go over to Manchester City and let's find out what they've gone for this time round. Man City, here we go. The lineups are in, and this is what they've gone for. In goal, Ederson. First choice goalkeeper. They haven't picked James Trafford, but he is on the bench. Big up James Trafford. He's my mate, basically. He's a great lad. He's a great lad. And but yeah, Ederson is the first choice goalkeeper. At the back, they've gone with Zinchenko, Stones, Diaz, and Kyle Walker. There is no sign of Cancelo in one of the biggest, European nights that they've ever had. I mean, it's a big risk to go with the Ukrainian at left back instead of going with Cancelo, but we all know Cancelo did play the Premier League encounter, and Pep loves to keep the managers guessing. So Zinchenko is a very interesting guess. I mean, it shows that he believes in him, and to play him with Ruben Diaz, Stones, and Walker, it's pretty first team. That these three are all regulars and expected to have good games today. Then a midfield duo of Rodri and Gundogan, as Thogdad would say, or Gundogan, as we would all say, really. I mean, it's just a Thogdad thing, isn't it, really? I mean, Gundogan. One day he'll slap that on a t-shirt and it will sell like it's hotcakes, mate. I don't even know. But Gundo and Rodri are the holding mids. And then attacking mid today, we've got De Bruyne, the captain, the main man who's going to have a serious job today to try and send them through. It's not going to be easy with coming up against Haaland. But if De Bruyne can be the best blonde on the pitch today, then City will go through with ease because they are leading 2-1. And as much as they have lost an away goal, it's going to be an interesting encounter. Now, the front three, you've got Mahrez in there who brings a bit of Algerian flair. You've got Bernardo Silva who adds a bit of energy, defensive awareness, and also going forward, he's got that sweet left foot that you can really do some damage on a Champions League night. We saw that against Spurs in his prime. And then Phil Foden. So I think what they're going for is a De Bruyne number 9 masterclass. I think the front three is De Bruyne, Mahrez and Foden. And then a midfield three of Bernardo Silva, Gundo and Rodri. I don't think we'll be seeing... Well, clearly he doesn't believe in any number 9. He doesn't believe in Aguero, Gabriel Jesus. I mean, Jesus and Sterling on the bench again. But my God, Raheem Sterling. He'll be thinking... What do I need to do to make it into this team? He's not getting game time in the Champions League. He probably won't even get it in the bloody Checker Trade Trophy. This geezer is starting to really heat up the bench. He's not getting any minutes, and you've got to feel for him because he ain't a bad player. He really ain't. But Southgate's got to be looking at that thinking, If he can't get in the City team competing against Phil Foden, why should I drop Phil Foden for Sterling? Pep, one of the best managers in the world, and take his advice. For the big games, play Foden over Sterling. Listen, Gareth, okay? But in terms of the rest of the team, Cancelo's on the bench. They've gone with Zinchenko. I'm sure they can change that around if things aren't clicking. But will they have the time to change things around? Because by the moment Dortmund will get an early chance at goal, Erling Haaland's going to be looking to do the damage early doors and really get under their skin. Dortmund are the underdogs today. It's the mentality the German club love. To be the ones that, the pressure on the away. It's difficult. We go back to this Dortmund team, all right? You look at the team. You've got Jude Bellingham. You've got Royce. You've got Haaland. You've got Knauf, who could really show it. We've seen him have some decent games over the years. There's ability in this side to go out there and smash it. Emre Can and Dahoud, Morey, Guerrero. There's ability all over the gaff. I mean, we know in the first leg against City, they gave a proper run in. Dortmund scored 2 goals. One of the goals was disallowed for absolutely no reason. It was a completely fine goal. I don't know why he disallowed it. And in terms of the bench, they've got the squad depth in Thorgan Hazard. They've got the squad depth in Julian Brandt. It's Felix Paslak, Gio Reyna. There's players in there who will want to come onto the field in this Champions League night and seriously impress in front of, well, no Dortmund fans, but in Signal Iduna Park, the home stadium that they know and love. This is Dortmund's for the taking here. They've got the away goal. It's only 2-1. This is going to be a closer encounter than you believe. And of course, my God, if anything shows, glimpses of moments where you think Dortmund might have a chance to win this game, it's that Leeds game. Bloody hell. And we're going to get onto that in a second. But this City team is decent, but it could be better. Cancelo is the real miss for me. Comment down below what you think the score will be. We've got a huge giveaway to announce at kickoff. But get those score predictions in, going through the chat. Let us know what you reckon you're going to go with today. And in the meantime, let's go over to the sofa scores, because we're not just watching the Borussia Dortmund-Manchester City game. We're going to be watching Liverpool versus Real Madrid. So let's not waste any more time here. Let's get over to the Liverpool team, to the Real Madrid team, and see if they can really do it. We're covering 2 games today, 2 of the biggest games in the world. Here is the Liverpool lineup to face Real Madrid. Here we go. This is the starting 11 with Alisson in goal, Alexander-Arnold at right back. They've got Nat Phillips and Kabak at the back with Robertson at left back. Then Fabinho and Milner, Wijnaldum in a midfield 3, and the final front 3 is Mane, Salah and Firmino, unchanged by Jurgen Klopp. It's a dangerous team. It's a team that could do damage, and I think we're all excited to see if they can make the comeback. Listen, it's a much stronger team than they had to rely on when they were 4-0 down to Barcelona. That's the key. When they were 4-0 down to Barcelona and they needed to win, or was it 3? I forget what the score was in the first leg, but they won 4-0 in the second leg to go through. And that team they faced in the second leg against Barcelona was a much weaker side. They were relying on players like Origi. Today they've got some real quality in there with a front 3 that they've relied on for years. A midfield 3 that has a bit of everything. James Milner's an absolute engine room. Fabinho will add extra cover to the defenders. And Wijnaldum has always put in a shift. He scored a double in that big match against Barcelona when it mattered. Let's see if he can do it again. Okay, and a back 4, Robertson and Alexander-Arnold have both been very good recently, in my opinion. And I know Alexander-Arnold was, made the mistake in the first leg in the Champions League, but in the Premier League he made up for it with a winner. To get them a win that, for example, Manchester City couldn't do. Alisson in goal, we know what this guy can do. He's a regular goal, absolute shot stopper and sweeper keeper at the moment on good form. And Nat Phillips and Kabak have really started to gain a bit of a connection at the back. They've both been playing regularly in this Liverpool side. Is it enough to hold out Benzema today? I'm not too sure. But it's theirs for the taking. Liverpool are at Anfield. I know their form hasn't been great, but they have to remember the history of the Champions League and what they've done at the Anfield Stadium without fans. But let's see what they can do. Let's go over to this Real Madrid side and see what Liverpool will be facing today, because that's the real money shot. If Real Madrid come out there with an incredible side, let's have a little look and see how they're lining up today. Ooh, okay, very, very interesting graphic. But Courtois in goal, Eder Militao at the back with Nacho Fernandez. Then you've got Kroos in the midfield, Benzema at striker, and the captain. That just shows how much faith they really put into him. To adding to the midfield of Real Madrid is Modric, who played incredibly in the El Clasico. I watched that game live. Modric was brilliant. He was everywhere. Valverde, I think he's playing right back today. I don't really know where he's going. He might be in a midfield, but there's too many midfielders on the pitch if that's the case, because Casemiro, Kroos and Modric are all in there. Asensio is going to be the right winger, Benzema is the striker, and Vinicius Jr. will be the left winger. So I get the feeling we might be seeing Valverde at right back. It's going to be interesting. I don't know how it's going to go down. Comment down below your score predictions for this Real Madrid-Liverpool game. It won't be entering you into the giveaway, but if you want to win the money, you've got to do that for the Dortmund game, and we'll get onto that later. But give your Liverpool-Real Madrid score predictions for now in the chat, just out of interest. Is this Real Madrid team going to get beaten today? Because you look at the lineups and you see Valverde playing right back. He's a midfielder. And listen, I know they've got a lot of quality in the likes of Kroos, Benzema, Modric. These are experienced names that have done it at all levels. Real Madrid and Liverpool are the two teams that have won the Champions League more than anywhere else. And Real Madrid are the title holders in terms of top winners in this competition. But when Liverpool go to Anfield on an important night like tonight, you never know. It's a very strong lineup. It's going to be exciting. Everybody let us know what you reckon is going to happen. Can Liverpool bring it back and win 4-0? Tell us in the comments below. But we're going to be focusing on the other game, and that is Dortmund versus Manchester City. The game is starting in about 41 minutes. We're going to bring Thogdad in when we get to about 2,000 likes. So everybody like and subscribe if you're new around here for more Champions League and Europa League content to come your way. But we all know Champions League is way more elite. That's the most important thing. Let's go back, okay? Let's go back to see how both Dortmund and City have done last game out in their own leagues, okay? They've gone away since the 2-1 of the first leg. Actually, first away, let's do it like a storyline. First of all, let's look at the first leg, okay? Manchester City 2, Dortmund 1. We all know what went down in this game, okay? Phil Foden scored a 90th minute goal to get them a 2-1 win. But my God, it didn't come easy. They missed some big chances, including Phil Foden, missed a sitter-in before then. Marco Reus scored an 84th minute goal against the run of play. Look, they got dominated stats-wise, but it's going to be a different kind of game today, with it being at Dortmund Stadium, which, of course, is, it doesn't have the yellow wall, but we know they're going to be used to their surroundings. It's part of the reason City won this fixture and must have felt more at home is because they're playing at the Etihad. With or without fans, you're still in your own surroundings. You know what you have to do to basically beat them. And you've got to give it to De Bruyne and Foden. As much as Foden missed his chances, both of these two ran the show with the important goals to get themselves a lead from the first leg. But you've got to give credit where credit is due to Marco Reus as well. He's playing again today. He's the captain of this Dortmund side. He got an important goal, which we all know how vital away goals are. If Dortmund were to win this game 1-0 today, they would go through. And that would be because of Marco Reus. Now, it was set up by Erling Braut Haaland, who didn't impress with a goal, but my God, did he impress with an assist, because you knew he was going to be marked out the game. He was dealing with Ruben Diaz and John Stones all game. It's not an easy job. Two of the best centre-backs on the world right now. And Haaland still was able to create and set up a goal in a big game like he did. And by the way, it's never easy against these two. I'm going to tell you that right now, especially with the cover that Rodri and Gundogan will give them. So listen, let's see what this team can do. Ansgar Nauf is in the team again for Dortmund. Now, it's a real, I would say, it's a risk playing a player like this, because if we go over to his stats this year in the Bundesliga, he has put in some decent performances against Stuttgart, against Cologne. And I think part of the reason the Dortmund gaffers played him is because he's impressing in the league. But playing against Stuttgart's defence isn't playing against City's. I know confidence can give you a boost. But listen, just because he came away with a goal in this game doesn't mean he's going to destroy it against Pep Guardiola's Manchester City, the best team in the world right now, with squad depth, managerial experience at all levels of this, basically prestigious tournament. And then you've got a 19-year-old winger who's expected to have a good game. Listen, if we go over to his Champions League stats, he wasn't great in that City game. Cancelo did well to keep him quiet. But what we're seeing today is no Cancelo. He's coming up against Zinchenko. The right winger will be facing the left back Zinchenko today. And that is a game changer. Cancelo is a lot more experienced, a faster, and probably a better fullback than Zinchenko. Knauf will be thinking, I can beat Zinchenko. I can do the better of him and make chances for Dortmund today. So that'll be the aim. Can he make the most of it? We'll find out. Tell us in the comments, do you believe in the German winger Ansgar Nauf? Clearly, Dortmund have high expectations of him to throw him in such an important game. And a midfield three. Again, we're seeing Jude Bellingham, Emre Can, Mahmoud Dahoud. Jude Bellingham was brilliant that first leg. We have to go over to his stats to have a look at this game again. Jude Bellingham was brilliant. As much as they gave him a 6.1, these stats are just not correct. I mean, this guy had a great game. He got disallowed a key goal, which I thought he was brilliant in. Quick brew review just to think about that goal that got disallowed. Oh, wow. What a brew. What a brew. Anyway, Jude Bellingham, yeah, he was brilliant. He got a booking, same with Emre Can, but my God, I think they're both put in a shift, and it's never easy against this City team. Then you got Mahmoud Dahoud, who was decent as well, and the back four is unchanged with Mori, Akanji, Hummels, and Guerrero. Marvin Hitz is in goal again. Am I confident in him to have a good game? To be honest, no. I don't really think this guy's going to be great. I mean, on the bench we see Berkey, but the 33-year-old Swiss man, I'm not sure how he's going to cope again against City. Listen, if De Bruyne cracks one with a bit of knuckle, it can go anywhere, and I wouldn't back Marvin Hitz to save it, to be honest. That's where Manchester City can make the most of it, because they know they've got a defence in the likes of Hummels, who isn't the quickest. They've got a goalkeeper who's 33 and second choice. They've got a right back who's called Matteo Morey, who's, he's been decent, but he's not the most experienced in the Champions League. You've got to look at the weaknesses in this Dortmund team, and there are many. I mean, look at this right side. Look how young it is. Morey, Bellingham, and Nauf. I mean, they're all 19 years old, 17 years old, and I think 20 or something. It's a very young right side. I mean, the likes of Foden is young, but he's also world class. João Cancelo is being replaced by Zinchenko again today, which is a big risk. And Gundogan will be playing again today. And you can see that these guys had higher SOFA scores from the first game, but they only scored 2 goals. As you can look from the momentum, City were regularly dominant in this encounter, but they didn't turn it into 3, 4, or 5 goals. No, it was 2. And the second one came in the 90th minute after Dortmund had equalised. This is going to be a close encounter, guys. Dortmund were clinical, and that speaks for itself. If they can take their chances again today, who knows what can happen. So now what we're going to do is we're going to see how both these teams have done in their own leagues and just compare how they've done in their own leagues since the first leg. Well, let's start it with Dortmund whilst we're talking about them. They beat Stuttgart 3-2 away from home, and Haaland recorded one of the fastest times a footballer's ever done on the football pitch, apparently. Dortmund tweeted it. It was apparently insane. But that's the sort of levels that these Dortmund players are playing at, okay? Jude Bellingham, he scored. So technically he scored in the last 2 games because he got the goal against City, which somehow got disallowed, and then he scored again against Stuttgart. He's a man on form. He'll be licking his lips coming into this game today. He will be confident. Marco Reus scored again. He scored in the Dortmund Man City first leg, and he'll be looking to score again. He had a really good game with 2 key passes against Stuttgart, an important goal in the 67 minutes he played. Obviously, they don't want to injure him. He is a very injury-prone player. You don't want to risk it with your club captain. Seems like Haaland's become a creator as well, with 2 assists in 2 games of the last 2. But listen, if there's ever a time for him to become a bit of a poacher and a finisher and prove his wealth in that sense, it is today. Haaland needs a goal, and a goal early doors could really make this game interesting. Now, as you can see, Knauf came off the bench in this Dortmund game to get an important 80th minute goal. The geezer only played, he played 23 minutes, scored a goal, had 14 touches, even got a key pass in there. He's really showing some talents in the Bundesliga, but it's whether he can replicate that in the Champions League. That's a big ask against this City team. To throw him in the depths of such an important game is huge. So we'll see how he can cope. Now, I think it's only right we go over to City now and see how they've done last time out. Now, a few of you know exactly what I'm about to bring up. Manchester City 1, Leeds 2. City bottled it at the Etihad. How did they bottle it? Don't ask questions. I don't even know. The momentum from City throughout this game was absolutely incredible. Dominance. But what can Leeds take from this game? City are not unbeatable. You can still beat them right now. That's what you could take away from this game. As much as City were on form, they were dominating on the stats. They had way more chances in the game. 71% possession to Leeds 29%, but I'm not writing it off like that can be the case again. Listen, Leeds even had a red card. Liam Cooper, got a red card in the 46th minute in the first half when it was a 1-1 draw. And then, yes, they equalised, but my God, Leeds went on to win it when they were with 10 men for half of the game. Stuart Dallas had an incredible game. 2 goals in 90 minutes. This guy on Fantasy Premier League is a defender. A defender. He's the John Lundstrom this year of fantasy football. He's incredible. 2 goals away at City. Who'd have thought? Not me. Seriously, not me. Wow, what an amazing encounter. And quite frankly, it's one of those games where you just have to soak it in because it doesn't happen every day. You look at the momentum, City dominated. All right, 29 shots they had to Leeds, okay? 7 shots on target, 11 shots off target, 11 block shots. Leeds gave it all, and they proved to Dortmund today that they are beatable. There is a way around this City team. You know, there is a way, okay? It might not be easy, and you will get dominated, and you'll really fear it all. But my God, they came out on top with 3 points. And let me remind you guys, if Dortmund were to win this game 2-1, it would go to added time, which is exactly the result they wanted. Even better, if Dortmund were to win today 1-0, they'd go through on away goals. Even though it's 2-2 on aggregate, they'd go through on away goals, which is just nuts. So listen, let's find out, how will that be for their confidence? Well, it will be interesting because City, from the last 5 games now, have interestingly bottled 2 of them. Okay, they lost 2-0 to Man United away, expected because they're just insane in that derby away from home. I don't know why United is so good at the Etihad recently, but they are. And they're just amazing away from home, United. They've really been on form. But my God, City have lost against Leeds now, which has made it 3 wins out of a possible 5. And it's not the form City expected to finish off the season with the players and the squad depth that they've had. They're showing weaknesses. They're showing signs that they can be beaten. And that's what Dortmund need to take from this game today. That they can go out there and seriously impress. If you look at Leeds United, beforehand, before they played Manchester City, they got a 0-0 draw against Chelsea. I know they beat Fulham, obviously they beat Man City, they beat Sheffield United before them, but beating Sheffield United and Fulham is not beating Man City. They were not expected to do this, and they came away with a win. And listen, it wasn't dominant. They only had 2 shots on target and 29% possession, but they shithoused it. They won this game. They showed the world it's possible, and that's why there is a glimpse of hope for the Dortmund fans in the stream today. I'm not backing Dortmund. I'm not backing City. I'm here as a neutral, hoping for goals. But listen, let's have a few moments to speak about Liverpool versus Real Madrid as well. That's going to be an incredible game. And guys, if you want Thogdad in the stream, let's get this to 2,000 likes. That would be incredible. Liverpool versus Real Madrid. The first thing I'm going to ask you guys to do is comment down below your full-time predictions. Okay? Get them in the chat now whilst I sip this brew. Which way will this game go? The first leg ended 3-1 to Real Madrid. They smashed it. I'm going to give you that right now. They smashed it. And unlike Man City, Liverpool in the Premier League more recently went and won 2-1. Real Madrid, they beat Barcelona in a really good El Clasico game. Modric, Valverde, Benzema, they were all incredible in this encounter. You know what? Before we look at the most recent games that both these clubs have faced, let's go over to the first leg. Real Madrid 3, Liverpool 1. Vinicius Jr. was astonishing. 2 goals. And you know what? When you play a long ball over to Vinny Jr. on the break, this guy has got blistering pace to run past anyone and cause a problem. And my God, could he do it again today? He's at Anfield, where Liverpool will have to play a high line because they will have to go for it because they're facing Real Madrid 3-1 down. And Vinicius Jr. could make the most of it today. If the long balls get sprayed over from the likes of Toni Kroos, Modric, and, you know, they're in space, he could lay it off to Benzema or run through himself. Real Madrid have options today, and they will get opportunities. I think this leg is done. I can't see Liverpool getting back into it. I think it's too far. I really do. Like, right now it's 3-1. If Liverpool practically have to win this 3-0 or they have to win it 3-1 to bring it to extra time. If they win it 2-0, it's not enough. If Liverpool win 2-0, they go through an away goal. So it's doable. It's doable in that sense. But it's whether Real Madrid will go 90 minutes without scoring when they've got on form Vinicius Jr., Karim Benzema, Marco Asensio. Now, as much as Karim Benzema didn't get a contribution in this Liverpool game, he really showed his worth, and he's been showing it in the La Liga as well. We'll get over to that recent game recently, but this is Liverpool's worry. In the Champions League, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson produced 5.8s and 5.9s. It's simply not good enough, okay? The problem was there. Gini Wijnaldum was way too static for one of the Real Madrid goals. And it was just a bit of a poor performance. Diogo Jota started up front. Today it's Firmino, so they've changed that round. Mo Salah got an important goal, and I'm sure he'll score again today. He's one man who's just been performing every single week recently. No questions asked. Mo Salah will bag you a goal. But it's whether they can deal with Asensio, Benzema, and Vinicius Jr. One thing we're seeing today, instead of Vasquez at right back, it's Valverde. And that will be interesting to see how a midfielder can cope at right back. Ferland Mendy, Nacho Fernandez, Eder Militao is all unchanged, and Thibaut Courtois stays in between the sticks. Something I've been really impressed with, Luka Modric, he's like 34 years. He plays like he's 25. This geezer's got such an engine on him, and he'll make it a serious threat for them again today. So we'll see if that can cope. And by the way, if you see Thogdad in the background, make sure you give us a little wave, drop a little comment. Maybe if we get to 2,000 likes right now, we'll bring him into the seat. But no. Okay. That's how that most recent game gone. But one thing I want to speak about in terms of Liverpool and Real, as much as it is 3-1 on aggregate from the first leg, look how Real Madrid played against Barcelona in their most recent encounter. Talk about a test of their abilities. Listen, they may be tired. Coming up against Barcelona is never easy. But Zinedine Zidane only expects the most from the Los Blancos boys. You know, as much as they did play a very strong lineup, they will be going for it again today. It's the same midfield three that are facing today and starting. We're seeing Valverde, Karim Benzema and Vinicius Jr. With Asensio, Valverde's been shifted into right back as Vazquez isn't playing. That's the lineup, but look how good Karim Benzema was in this game. If you saw his goal, he was top class. He took his well so comfortably. They kept Lionel Messi quiet, which is one of the toughest jobs in the world to do. He had a lot of free kicks. He did hit the woodwork, but he didn't score. He had 100 touches and he didn't score. That's how knocked in Real Madrid are right now. They've played against all the top sides. They're not getting a break, don't get me wrong, but my God, you know, this was a very good win for Real Madrid. To get the double done over Barcelona is really impressive stats. So, they may be tired. That's what Liverpool's benefit is. They may be tired from the El Clasico. I don't know if they've got legs that are, you know, ready to play 90 minutes and onwards if the game does go the distance. But my God, will it be an interesting encounter. Let's see how Liverpool did last time out. They won 2-1 against Aston Villa. A good result considering the side. Villa can sometimes surprise teams, and especially Ollie Watkins. We all did remember what he did in the first time they faced in the Premier League. He scored a hat-trick. Villa won 7-2 the first time they faced. So there are glimpses of improvements in this Liverpool team since their disaster at Anfield. And I know people will say, oh yeah, but, you know, it was at Villa, all of this. Anfield is meant to be the place where they've been stinking up results recently. But Liverpool came away with a 2-1 win. They're starting to bang in form at Anfield. And that's what probably gives the Reds fans a little bit of hope today that they can continue that winning streak and go out there and get a big win. And Trent Alexander-Arnold, after making a mistake in Europe away at Real Madrid in the first leg, he's come back and scored a winner, a really good goal, which bent into that bottom right corner. When it mattered, Trent is a top fullback. That's something for sure. Should Gareth Southgate bring him to the Euros? Comment down below yes or no now. That brew is beautiful, guys. Wow, what a brew. Anyway, in terms of this Liverpool team, Nathaniel Phillips got a 7.5 in this game. You know, Ozan Kabak are unchanged today. Andy Robertson and Trent were much improved against Villa than they played against Real Madrid. That's key. The midfield three of James Milner, Fabinho and Wijnaldum is the same midfield three that are going out there today representing Jurgen Klopp against Real Madrid. And the front three is changed because they've gone for Salah, Firmino and Mane. No Diogo Jota. He's been given the drop, but I'm sure he can come on and try and change the game because he did that same thing against Arsenal. He literally came on and, yeah, he was a completely different player. It was unbelievable. But, yeah, I mean, in terms of his form in the Champions League, it's not been as good as his form in the Premier League. You can see his stats have improved. 8 goals in 8 games he's been in the Prem, and recently, that Arsenal game especially. I mean, to have this guy off the bench, it's an incredible super sub to have, and I'm sure they'll be using that to the best of their instance if they can. If they've played him, I don't even know. Diogo Jota is not on the bench. Oh, yeah, because he played in this Liverpool-Villa game. He will be on the bench for the Liverpool-Real. So, guys, get your score predictions in for Liverpool versus Real. Let us know what you reckon's going to happen. Diogo Jota is on the bench. Thiago's not starting, which is interesting. Clearly, they haven't got the faith in the Bayern Munich midfielder who went and won the Champions League last year. So, that's a bit of a statement as to how much, you know, compared to Wijnaldum, Fabinho, Milner, how much Jurgen Klopp can trust Thiago. He's literally come from Bayern to Liverpool for a new challenge. The one thing he didn't expect was to be sitting on the bench. So that's a bit of a surprise. Now, we're going to bring in Thogdad now. We've got about 2,000 likers in here. Everybody wants Thogdad in the chat. We need enough hype in here to bring in Thogdad. Everybody, get the chat going. If we see enough likers, new subscribers, Thogdad will be in here. So get the chat going, boys. Let us know how much you want to see Thogdad and maybe we'll get him in here. And by the way, if you want to enter our giveaway today, we're doing a huge one for Dortmund versus Manchester City. We're going to be giving away another €100. We gave it to 3 different people yesterday, and we're going to be doing the same today to people that get the score correct at full time. And we're going to be following along from the get-go at kickoff to the end of the match to see who gets it spot on. So get those score predictions in the live chat right now. Let's welcome in Thogdad. The man, my old man, said be a City fan. We're not going to sing that chant because we're about to stream Dortmund versus City. We don't want some angry Blues fans. He's here. It's Thogdad.
My old man said No, I can't sing that, can I?
You can't sing that. That's too rude.
What's this?
It's a Real Madrid shirt.
Are you supporting Real Madrid tonight?
I'm wearing a Dortmund shirt.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
I'm wearing a Dortmund shirt, Thogdad.
Hey.
I don't really have a team.
Right,
hey, listen. Let's have a look at these lineups, shall we? What do you want to start with? Dortmund City or Liverpool Real?
Oh, my goodness. You decide.
Okay, well, let's kick things off. Well, we'll start with Liverpool Real because we've got the lineups here.
Ooh,
this is the Liverpool lineup to kick things off. What do you reckon for that then, Dad?
I reckon, Theo, that's pretty much as I expected.
No Diogo Jota, you expected that?
Yes, I did expect that. The only slight surprise would maybe be Milner. I wasn't sure that Milner would start, but he is, and he's a fine player.
He played against Villa. He played against Villa.
He did. Thiago on the bench.
Thiago's on the bench. He literally joined from Bayern Munich to go for a new challenge in the Champions League.
I know.
And he's not even playing in one of the most important games of their season.
That was the one surprise for me, Theo.
Okay. What about the Real Madrid team? What do you reckon for this then, Dad? They're playing a right back, Valverde.
Yeah. Yes.
Valverde usually plays in midfield. They're
does.
playing him at right back. And what do you think about that?
That was the one surprise. You've gone straight to it, Theo.
Guess who he's going to be dealing with today?
Hey, Vinny Jr.
He's going to be dealing... No, Valverde at right back is going to be dealing with the left winger for Liverpool, which is Sadio Mane, who's been rested up. He's been rested up from the last game against Villa. He could have a field day against Valverde.
I think that's really sensible. Now, I was looking at the stats for Mane this season, and you know what? He's actually creating as many chances as last season. The difference is his XG is way above what his actual G. So he's
missing chances.
He's missing chances, and it's very similar to the kind of Timo Werner situation.
Yeah.
I mean, those two are very similar in terms of their stat. He's just missing things there.
Is today the day Sadio Mane turns up in the Champions League?
Look, he's not become a bad player overnight, has he?
Well, he's got 3 goals and 1 assist, which is 4 contributions in 7.
Yeah.
It's pretty standard for a player like Sadio Mane. Of course, we expect better. He's done it previously better in other years. If we go to his stats in the Champions League last year, to be fair, it was even worse. 3 contributions in 7 games. And the year before that in the Champions League, let's say he pulled out then, 4 goals and 1 assist. He's never been one for incredible stats in the Champions League, I think it's fair to say.
No, but he is a quality player.
He is, and on his day...
I've always rated him.
We just did a VAR video today, and he turned up in the Merseyside derby a few months back until VAR denied it. But he is a big game player. He will turn up with big moments. And he's dealing with Valverde at right back today. Someone who isn't used to playing at that role. I mean, he should be licking his lips.
He should, Theo. I mean, let's not disrespect Valverde too much because he's obviously a good player.
Yeah.
Being played out of position, agreed. But like you said, Theo, it needs the big game players to really turn up. And I think it was very sensible. Give Sadio Mane, just say, you're having a rest.
Yeah.
Playing Jota at the weekend. Job done. They beat Aston Villa 2-1.
I think he came on against Villa. I don't think he played that many minutes.
Yeah, he didn't play many minutes.
Yeah, he didn't play many minutes. Sadio Mane was subbed on the 75th minute.
15 minutes, fine.
15 minutes, you can't really judge that game, but it means he's rested up for this game.
I think that's good man management.
It's like Jurgen Klopp knew he's going to have a field day today. So Sadio Mane, watch out for him well, that's the key, I think. Sadio Mane to score could be a cheeky bet considering he's coming up against Valverde.
Very good show.
Little thing for Thogdad. Let's talk about the Dortmund versus City teams. Let's just go through it, player for player. Okay? We've got 20 minutes to do so. Actually, first thing we'll look at Twitter just to get a variety of opinions. Well, the first thing we'll do is we'll go over to Dortmund's team, being the home side. What do you reckon, Dad? What do you expect in this encounter? It's currently 2-1 in terms of aggregate. It's Dortmund at home. They've got the away goal. They did score 2 goals in the first leg, but we all remember what went down, guys. Jude Bellingham got disallowed a goal, which he probably... he was fuming about it. He was all over Twitter about it. Are Dortmund, first of all, 2 questions for you. Are Dortmund still in this leg? And second of all, can they win it within 90 minutes?
Yes, they're still in the leg. Absolutely, Theo. It's 2-1. They're at the home ground. There's some good players on this pitch. And by the way, yes, Bellingham's goal was a goal. It was ridiculous. It was an appalling decision. And you just wonder about the quality of the referees at this stage of such an amazing tournament.
Thoughts on the lineup?
Well, it's going to be a ding-dang-do, isn't it?
Yeah, when Erling Braut Haaland's on the pitch, you never know what can happen. Marco Reus played really well, not just in the last game in the Champions League, but also in the Bundesliga. He's got 2 goals in a row. He's the club captain, and he's fit to play, which is key.
Absolutely, Theo. So what you've got here is a mixture of some incredible youth, Bellingham and Haaland.
What was your verdict on Knauf from the first leg? The German winger who was 19 and got thrown into the pitch.
I think he did great, Theo.
You think he did great?
I think he did absolutely fine.
Were you impressed?
I was, in terms of, look, the lad has played, He's played 22 games in Regional League W.
I know, it's
He's
crazy.
worth £1 million.
Yeah.
He's 19 years old. He was thrown into a quarterfinal of the Champions League.
Yeah.
He did great, Theo.
Okay. Well, listen, let's see how that Dortmund team can deal with Manchester City. Manchester City Football Club, the most expensive football club in the world. Okay, and this is the lineup they're sitting up today. Okay. Ederson, Walker, Diaz, Stone, Zinchenko, interestingly, over Cancelo.
Yeah.
Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Mahrez, Bernardo Silva, and Foden. Phil Foden. De Bruyne, number 9, is back again. Thoughts on that?
I think that's a wonderful team. The only slight surprise was Zinchenko. I thought Cancelo.
So you weren't surprised that there's no Sterling, no Gabriel Jesus?
No, absolutely. Oh, no, absolutely not. No,
really?
Apart from that, the team that I penciled in a few hours ago was that, with only Zinchenko for Cancelo. Good to see James Trafford on the bench, your friend here.
Yeah, my mate.
But no, Sterling's not doing enough.
Really?
He's not doing enough this season. Ditto Jesus.
Okay. But Raheem Sterling didn't even play in the Premier League. I mean, this guy literally hasn't played in a few weeks now. And it's not like he's got an injury problem. He's simply getting dropped out the team by Pep Guardiola. Do you think it's a bit pretty poor how he didn't even play him in the Leeds game?
It's a meritocracy. What that means is Pep Guardiola plays the 11 players that he think will get the result.
Okay.
And if you're not performing on the pitch, if you're not performing in training, you're not in the 11.
Okay.
And that's where Sterling is.
I think he did play in the Leeds game, but he didn't play that well.
Correct.
But he will be fuming that he's not playing on the big Champions League nights. It's like he's in the second team. But Gabriel Jesus, I mean, he played well against Real Madrid in the away leg last year in the Champions League. When it mattered, it was him and De Bruyne that turned up. Do you think it's a little bit unfortunate for him that he's not starting today?
No, I think that's expected.
Really?
I really think that's an exceptional team.
Seriously?
And I think they're going to win. I mean, I was surprised. The game at, I was going to say Main Road, the City of Manchester Stadium, the game at the Emirates, I thought was a good game. It was a hard-fought game, and it was closer than I thought it would be. I predicted it would be a 3-1.
Right.
And it wasn't. It was a 2-1. City were the better team. In my opinion.
Well, thank you for all the donations, guys. Really appreciate it. We'll shout some people out from donating when we get over to the other scene in a second. But, Dad, we've got about 15 minutes till we get underway with this. We've spoken about the first leg. Jude Bellingham was disallowed an important goal, and it ended 2-1 with an away goal, which makes it a very interesting second leg. Yeah. Shall we get straight into it with these teams? Let's start with City.
Yeah.
Ederson in goal. That's just unchanged and a regular top-performing goalkeeper.
Yeah, he is, Theo. He's been wonderful in the Premier League. He's going to get the Golden Glove again. We think just a top goalkeeper.
He is very solid.
One of the best in the world, top 10. Yeah.
And then if we go on to the City defence, there are a little amount of surprises. Let's start with the biggest surprise: Alexander Zinchenko, the left back, the Ukrainian left back, is starting on one of the biggest games this season. They haven't gone with Cancelo.
Well, he's probably more defensive-minded than Cancelo. I'm very impressed with Cancelo this season, and I love how he gets up the pitch. I think he fancies himself as a forward, Yeah. Zinchenko, I just think, is almost more reliable.
Having said that, you look at his heat map. I mean, he's practically on the halfway line. And thank you for the donations, guys. We're going to shout some people out that donate once we get to kick off, give out moderators. And if you want to be the top donator, you know what to do. But that is a bit of a surprise, isn't it? He played well for Ukraine.
But you know what?
He played in the Leeds game, but they lost 2-1. So, what can you take from that? But clearly played all right with a 7.6 performance. Yeah. Now the centre-backs unchanged in Ruben Diaz and John Stones. No surprises there for you, Dad. But start with Ruben Diaz. I mean, if they're going to win the Champions League, he's going to be at the helm of it. Look at those performances.
He's quite simply been one of the best players in Europe this season.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. A wonderful piece of business. I mean, he wasn't cheap, was he? He came from Benfica for 61 million quid. But at this level of football, my goodness, he might be the difference there. He might be the reason why Man City are top and not, say, level on points with Man United in the Premier League. And a very special player.
Absolutely. I'm really excited to see what he can do. And next to him is John Stones. And again, we know what this guy can produce. He's a solid performer. I'm excited to see him play centre-back in the Euros. Yeah. So if he comes home with the Champions League, he's already proving himself in European competition, isn't he?
Brilliant for every England fan, Theo. Yeah. He wasn't brilliant against Borussia Dortmund. Right. There were a couple of times when intake of breath.
Yeah.
But
he had a few moments where it's a little bit.
Moments, and I remember commenting on them.
But when he's next to Ruben Diaz, he just seems settled, confident, ready to go. Absolutely. And that's what we expect of him today. Now, the right back for Manchester City is Kyle Walker, the 30-year-old, who had a 6.2 in the Dortmund game. Not a great performance. I don't know how many minutes he played, though. But my point is, you have to start Kyle Walker in such a big encounter, don't you? The 30-year-old is a regular. He's a consistent performer.
Yeah. Did he not start? I thought he was a starter in that last game. I could be wrong. Maybe
it might have been Cancelo and Zinchenko, but it might have been Cancelo and Walker, to be fair. But it's not great when you come out with a 6.2.
No, it isn't.
Maybe he was at fault for the Dortmund goal.
I can't remember, to be quite honest.
I think it was that.
Yes, quite possibly. But, Theo, he's having a good season.
Yeah.
And, that is a good back four.
It is a very solid back. I mean, that should surely bring home another win.
It should be
Dortmund away. It's just the pressures they're going to have to deal with. It's not an easy job. By the way, if City do come away with a win here, the likes of Kyle Walker and John Stones will really be dealing with and gaining experience on pressure on big European nights that they can take into the Southgate's Euro squad. They should both be penciled into the team. No questions asked for these two if they come away with a big win. And they're building their experience in big games, aren't they?
They are. Look, Kyle Walker's 30. He is a senior pro, so he should have most of that experience already.
Okay. Well, let's move on to the midfield three, which I do think, again, is Rodri, Gundogan and Bernardo Silva. I mean, let's start with Ilkay Gundogan. Or am I saying it wrong, Dad?
It's Gundogan.
Hey!
No, Gundogan, of the three, is the least valuable in terms of player value.
Crazy, isn't it?
But my goodness, what
an
incredible season he's had. He scored 12 goals. Nobody saw that coming. We've all loved him in the FPL.
Yeah, my Dortmund friend Oliver said about Ilkay Gundogan that basically this guy was on one of their best comebacks and big moment games.
Yes.
Ilkay Gundogan was part of that. They came back, they just said they weren't going to mess up this game, and they did it.
Yeah.
And again, I mean, we're really going to see if Gundogan can do it against Dortmund this time round. He's looking to go all the way. I mean, he's really proving himself as a great midfielder.
And what I like about him, Theo, positionally, he's amazing.
Yeah.
He's got a great eye for getting into the right place at the right time.
Yeah. He plays that left central midfield role so well, and we'll see what he can do. Now, the man adding a bit of strength, a bit of extra help to the defence. It is Rodri, the Spanish man. Rodrigo on the back of his shirt, whatever you want to call him. He's been solid this year, hasn't he?
Oh, he's been wonderful, Theo. He's such an underrated player. I mean, often we talk about this team. This season we're talking about Gundogan, De Bruyne, Mahrez, Foden. And not enough is said about the likes of Rodri because, a goal and assist. That's why, isn't it?
Yeah.
We talk about the players who get the goals, don't we?
Yeah.
An absolute solid player.
Yeah, especially in the Premier League. This guy's been a consistent performer and it's been really impressive. He covers all sorts of ground and reads the game really well. Now, to end the midfield three, we don't really know the role they give this guy because he's just a bit everywhere, isn't he? Look at his heat map. He pops into space when need be. He's an important player in Pep's system. He's been playing regular football recently. Bernardo Silva.
Yes. Look, he's having a good season. Yeah. Not a great season.
But he's been playing further back.
He has,
He's like that right centre mid role. Look, a little smiley face there
that is correct. That's funny, that, he's a playmaker. He is actually capable of going further up the field and getting more contributions. But, no, he's a fine player.
Yeah, we'll see what he can do. And let's get on to the wingers, first of all. Let's start with Phil Foden. He scored an important 90th minute goal to get them a 2-1 win in the first leg. But he made it difficult because he did miss his chances before then. What do you think about Phil Foden and what can he do today?
I think he's a spectacular player. I think
really?
He is our best under-21 player by a mile, I believe.
Yeah.
And the sky's the limit for this man. I think he could be regarded, in 5 years, I think he could be regarded as one of the best players in the world if he keeps going.
Right.
And in that first leg, he was superb.
Right, fair play. And he got an 8.0 against that Dortmund game, even though he missed a chance. It just shows how much he made up for it with what he produced towards the pitch. And then Riyad Mahrez is on the other side. The Algerian 30-year-old, he's won the Premier League with two different teams. He's been brilliant in the Champions League recently against Mönchengladbach and Dortmund. And he's been regularly playing under Pep, and with the roulette going on, it just shows he must be performing for that, eh, Dad?
Absolutely. I've just been on Leicester Fan TV doing a half-hour interview. And we talked about some of the former Leicester players. And they're a great bunch of lads, by the way.
Yeah.
And Riyad Mahrez was brilliant for Leicester, and he's brilliant for Man City.
And they'll be loving the fact you just name-dropped them. Shout out to them.
Absolutely. Leicester Fan TV.
And KDB is the final man. I mean, what do we have to say about this guy? There's not much we can say because he's doing it all. He's got over 100 million player value, 99 creativity so far scorer given him, 90 technical, 88 attacking. I mean, but they also give him nearly 70 tackling because he's everywhere. He really is. Regular, over-8 performances in the Champions League. And even in the Premier League recently, he's been coming out with banging stats. He covers all sorts of ground. And I think today he's playing as a centre-forward. What do you think about
that? He can play anywhere, Theo. He can do anything. He is one of the best players in the world, full stop. He's absolutely brilliant. And this is why we watch football. You watch football for players like Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, look at these stats in the last 12 months. 7.8x summary.
Yeah.
You know, just smashing at the Champions League. He produces better stats in the Champions League than he does in the Prem. Okay, and thank you for the donations, guys. We're going to shout loads of people out when we get over to the other screen. He's been smashing it for Nation, for all the clubs he's played for, Wolfsburg, Chelsea, Man City. He's definitely worth a lot more than anyone has paid for him. And even for Belgium, he scored 21 goals in 80 games, which is just brilliant stats. He's just doing it everywhere. And let's get over to the Dortmund team, because that is the City team that they're going to have to try and hold on to a 2-1 lead. Now let's talk about the Dortmund side. Let's kick things off with the goalkeeper, Marvin Hitz. He's not been brilliant recently.
No.
6.2, 6.3, 6.1. Is that a worry?
Yeah.
Will City be looking just to go for shots?
Yeah, I mean, he's a 33-year-old. He's Swiss international. He's only played 2 times for his country, Theo.
Yeah.
Came from Augsburg on a free, worth about 2 million quid.
He's been a free everywhere he's been.
He's been a free everywhere he's gone. So Man City must be looking at that and thinking, take the shot.
Take the shot, De Bruyne. Take the shot, Mahrez. I mean, quite frankly, even their Berkey's on the bench, so I don't really know what the situation is with that, because I thought Roman Berkey would be their first choice goalkeeper.
Yes.
Then we're going to move on to a back four. We're going to kick things off with the Spanish right back, Matteo Mori, the 21-year-old. 7.2 million player value. He's actually only started to produce stats this year, really. He's had 9 starts, 12 games in the Bundesliga, 1 assist. He's created 3 big chances. He's not bad going forward. He's got a 6.76 summary, average SOFA score. He was injured at the start. He's come back into it with better stats. He's come from the Barcelona B team academy.
Correct.
What do you reckon for him?
Well, it's early days, isn't it,
Yeah.
Theo? He's 21 years old. He was a Spanish youth international, released by Barcelona. Player value, like you said, about 6 million quid. So you do look at that and think, my goodness.
But Dortmund usually finds some.
Let's be honest.
And
Dortmund are not known for their defence.
neither are PSG, but they're through to the next round.
That's true.
So
that is true.
you never know.
You'd never know, but I look at that and think, Man City, 3 goals.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, with the pressure and the curse,
Yeah, correct.
you actually never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the back four outside of Mori. They've got 2 centre-backs in. Well, first of all, Manuel Akanji today, the Swiss 25-year-old. He's pretty quick for a centre-back. He'll put in a shift. And against Man City, he wasn't great. Thank you for the donations, by the way. We're going to shout some people out in a bit. But he had a 6.5. What do you think about Manuel Akanji, Dad?
Well, from what I've seen of him, I mean, look, he's, again, Swiss international, 28 games.
Yeah.
He's obviously got something about him. But
Yeah.
if he was in the Premier League, he wouldn't be at a top 8 club, would he?
I think he would be. I think he's
would
pretty
be?
solid. I
Okay.
think he is. Then we've got Mats Hummels, who's 32 years old. He's basically shifted between Bayern and Dortmund. But wherever he's gone, he's put in some regular solid performances. He's kept up with his age. He's kept performing in the Champions League and the Bundesliga. You've got to give it to him.
You do, Theo, but, you do look at his age, 32.
He can be exposed. He can be.
He has been a legend for Germany. You talked about Bayern Munich. He's been there, done that, but he's 32. And he's up against the likes of Foden, Silva, Mahrez, Gundogan, De Bruyne. Oh, my goodness, it's going to be a tough night for him.
Yeah, Akanji will bring some pace, and so will Raphael Guerrero as a bit of backup around him. The 27-year-old Portuguese player is the only Portuguese fullback on the field today, with Cancelo benched. What do you think about Guerrero, Dad?
Sorry, I was just looking at Portuguese. Of course, Ruben Diaz is playing, but centre-back.
Fullback.
Yes, yeah. Right. Who are we talking about?
Guerrero.
Oh, Guerrero. Well, my view on Guerrero, Theo, Portuguese international, as you said, 45 appearances. His stats are pretty good this season.
Yeah.
He's got 3 goals and 9 assists. And I think of that back four, he's probably the most exciting.
Dad, we've watched him live. He was brilliant.
Yes.
He's an engine. He'll get right up the pitch, cover, coming back. He's a really good fullback, and I think he will not be part of the problem today.
Yeah.
But I do look at this right side and think, it's so young. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And we spoke about that in the first leg, and it didn't make a massive difference.
No, it didn't.
So who knows? But let's talk about the midfielders today, starting with Mahmoud Dahoud, the 25-year-old German, who's actually performed in most of the Champions League games he's played in, even with a 7.1 against City, which was pretty impressive, wasn't it, Dad?
Yeah, absolutely, Theo. From what I've seen of this lad, really consistent. That is the right word to use. Not
he turns up more in the Champions League than he does in the Bundesliga. You can see 7.28 average in the Champions League, 6.85 in the Bundesliga.
Yes.
He loves a big night, and tonight is a big night. He came from Gladbach, and now he's got a big job against City. Second leg, and he's going to be with Emre Can, another German midfielder, 27 years old. He wasn't great in the City game, 6.3 SOFA score given him. I don't remember him being that bad. What do you think of Emre Can, Thogdad?
Well, he's got the pedigree, hasn't he? He was at Liverpool for 4 years. Liverpool fans will remember him. He was at Juventus.
He'll be getting little updates of what's going on in the Liverpool game, won't he?
Absolutely. He's a versatile player. He can play in a number of positions.
He went from Bayern, Liverpool, Juve, Dortmund. It's not a bad little record, eh?
It's not a bad record. But, he's one of these kind of £25 million type players. You know what I mean? He's never become a great.
Okay.
But he's usually reliable.
Fair play, Thogdad. Those are the two midfielders. The players are coming out, so let's get on with this. Jude Bellingham is the third midfielder today for Dortmund, 17 years old.
Yeah.
But he impressed against City. I'm not taking that stat seriously because of the disallowed goal.
Yeah.
It's not fair on him because he deserved that goal. He got booked for that, I think. And it makes his stats look bad on paper when it's done by an algorithm by SofaScore. But my God, does Jude Bellingham impress?
He does. And he actually scored at the weekend in the Bundesliga.
He did. So he's performing in the league. He's performing in Champions League games.
Yeah.
He scored 2 games in a row if it wasn't disallowed. I think Jude Bellingham will be licking his lips coming into this game.
You'll be loving it, Theo.
He
Absolutely.
will be,
17 years old.
He's gone from the Championship
I know.
to playing Champions League nights at Signal Iduna Park against Man City.
Brilliant.
Fair flipping play. It just shows we can all change around our careers in the space of months. Unbelievable scenes for him. Now, the front three. The boys are going to have to do some damage today, starting with Ansgar Knauf. Now, he may have come from the Regional West, all right? The whatever tier league that is in Germany. But he's been impressing as a teenager in the Bundesliga this season. If you look at his most recent games, came on against Stuttgart, got the winner, 7.2.
Yeah.
There you go. He got an assist versus Cologne, which basically bagged himself a start against Dortmund. He's impressing in the Bundesliga. You thought he played well in the Champions League?
He did. Given everything we said, Theo, nothing was expected of this lad.
Yeah.
We were all pointing at him saying this is where we could get exposed.
Yeah.
Came away with a 6.9 out of 10.
Okay. And a
good
key
effort.
pass.
Good effort, absolutely.
And a cheeky key pass. Now, the left winger definitely impresses, and he's been impressing amazingly recently. Marco Reus, 31 years old. He may be injury prone, but my God, is he on form at the moment. Assist. And now they're turning into goals. Bang, bang. Marco Reus could be making it 3 goals in a row if he was to score today. What do you reckon about that, Dad?
Very decent, Theo. I mean, Reus is one of those players that's been around forever, hasn't he? I mean,
he certainly has.
He's 31 years old, but like you said, Theo, 11 goal contributions this season. A lot of them in recent weeks. So, you've got to respect players like this.
And we are listening to the Champions League anthem behind us as we welcome in Erling Braut Haaland on the screen. He's got a little smile on his face at Signal Iduna Park tonight. He's going to absolutely love it, isn't he, Dad? He reaps so much flipping confidence. It's absolutely incredible. He could do it single-handedly, couldn't he?
He's a truly astonishing player, and he's actually rated at 99 million quid.
Way more.
That's what he's rated at.
Dad, this geezer is going to be loving it. Every time he plays in a big Champions League night, he impressed. Even in that City game, which is his lowest ranking in the Champions League, he popped up with an assist to get an important away goal.
Yeah.
He'll be looking to score tonight. He's buzzing for this game, isn't he?
Absolutely.
10 goals, Theo. 2 assists in 7 games.
Yeah.
In the Champions League.
Absolutely amazing, Theo.
It's just incredible. This guy is Dortmund's powerhouse. The only striker on the field today is him. He could make the most of that. They've got a manager which they've been playing well under recently. He's been breaking stats. He got a pace record which broke the Bundesliga record, I think, last game against Stuttgart. Maybe it was this season or something. But that's more pace than Alphonso Davies. I mean, people once called him slow. Erling Braut Haaland has it all. Yeah. He has it all. Yeah. And he will be buzzing for this game today. Right. 10 seconds now until we get underway. Kickoff will be starting in Dortmund versus Man City and the other one, Liverpool versus Real. Now, we'll be covering both, but mainly Dortmund versus City. Let's get over to the game. We're all excited for this one. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good, isn't it, Thogdad?
It really is. Now, Theo, you're going down the gym later, aren't you?
I am, Thogdad.
Which means...
Well, I'll have one beer.
One beer? All right.
Yeah, I'll have a beer.
I'll
to
get
kick things off. Get them in, Thogdad. Here we go. We got 6,000 people in the stream today, and we're giving away €100 today to 3 different lucky winners that get the score correct in the live chat, like the stream, and subscribe to the Thogden YouTube channel. If you do all those 3 things today, you can win the giveaway. Good luck. Get the entries in now. Here we go. Kickoff is about to go underway. We are all excited for this game, and it is Dortmund to kick things off, as they do still take the knee in the Champions League encounter. 7 seconds, and we're underway. Get entering the €100 giveaway now. 3 different winners today, so you've got more of a chance of winning than we've ever done on this channel before. But you have to like and subscribe, and we will be checking. Dortmund to kick off. Akanji to go long. And it's straight to Erling Braut Haaland, but headed away by Rodri in that DM position. Here we go. Dortmund versus City at Signal Iduna Park. And City go back to Ederson here. Erling Haaland is pressing him. And he gets the ball clear. And it goes all the way back to the Dortmund defenders. Now, one thing I've recorded about Dortmund recently, they love to start early. If they catch them early, I wouldn't be surprised. I've got the Dortmund shirt on. I'm not picking a side here. But there we go. Get those score predictions in the Dortmund City game. Let us know what you reckon is going to happen. I think we're all excited for this one, boys. I think it's going to be a seriously good encounter. So get those score predictions in and let us know what you reckon is going to happen. Right. We're underway. Okay. Dortmund on the ball here. Just holding possession. Now City are back on the ball. A little bit of back and forth in the midfield. We're seeing many battles already. And a big tackle there from Gundogan. And a free kick to Dortmund to come. What do we all reckon? Forza Dortmund. Who are you all supporting? Dortmund or City? Let us know in the live chat right now. Let's see what people are saying. Haaland. People are saying Haaland going to score 2-1 Dortmund. What are we all going for? Real are already 1-0 up. I get the feeling that's not true. I get the feeling you guys are... Well, you're probably lying, aren't you? I mean, you don't know who to trust nowadays, do you? But we'll see what goes on there. And in terms of predictions, if you get it right, you can win €100 as well. So... It's not a bad cheeky giveaway, you know. It's not a bad little giveaway to get entered in. Right, a little decision there from the linesman. He's given offside as Dortmund tried to catch them early doors. It was a ball played through, and yeah, he just slipped up there, and it fell to the track of who was that in the end? But it was offside. It doesn't matter. It was Marco Reus who got there in the end, clean through, but offside. The flag went up, and he will be fuming. Now we're on the beers. Comment down below what you are drinking today. If you are, nothing beats a beer with a football. And by the way, shout out to the donators today. We've had quite a few to get through. So shout out to Moses Karenga for the £5 donation. You're here, Champ21 for the £2. Think Bolton will go up? Yes, I do. I think Bolton will go promoted. Bears for the £2. City are a great team, but can hack Champions League. Can they hack Champions League? Good question, Bears. Comment down below in the live chat. Do you think they will win it? Who do you think will win the SPFL next season? Paddy, we'll make a video on that. Be ready for it, but thank you for the donation. And Fredo, thanks for £5. He says, I would like to see Man City, Liverpool in the final in the Champions League. How big would that be, Dad? That would be quite sensational, but it all depends. Can Liverpool do the amazing comeback tonight, Theo? Do you think, can it happen? Of course it can happen. Of course it can happen. Dad, it's a Champions League night. Anything can happen. Manchester City bottled it to Lyon last year. I know. Lyon! Out of all teams, Lyon. I know. So, of course this can happen. We've seen it before where City have been beaten by sides not as good as them. Yes. Yeah. And listen, on paper, Pep Guardiola's going to win the Champions League, but if we listen to that, they would have won it last year. Right. So let's find out if they can win it this year. It's going to be a very interesting counter. Get those score predictions in the live chat. Let us know what you reckon is going to happen. And what about Liverpool, Theo? Can they come back? Yes, they can. I think Liverpool have the team to do it. I looked at that team and I thought, that screams quality. Wow. If Real Madrid can hold on for, the early stages of the game, yes, it will be tough for them. But listen, don't write them off is all I got to say. Don't write them off. 3 minutes gone and City pressing very strongly there through De Bruyne and Foden. They want to turn the play over. Of course they do. In the final third. That's what it's all about. That's the task today, isn't it, Dad? Absolutely. They will be going at that back four of Bowser, Akanji, Hummels, Guerrero. This isn't for the €100 giveaway. That's just for Dortmund versus Man City. But if you want to win €100, I'm definitely going to award it to someone if they get both games correct. Wow. So also in the chat, predict Liverpool versus Real. What's your score prediction for that one, Dad? My prediction... Oh, first of all, let's just watch this. Oh, Man City overcooked the pass. My prediction thing. I'm going to give predictions in both games. Liverpool versus Real, first of all. Real and Liverpool can they come will back? Be Liverpool 2, Real Madrid 1. Oh, so Real Madrid are going through? Yes. Okay, but Liverpool will win? Yes, I think so. So what, you reckon Liverpool pile on the pressure, Real hit them on the break? They've got to. Benzema or someone sneaks a goal, game like over. That. Yeah. Yeah, get those... People are saying 1-0 Real. People are saying, okay, 3-0 Real Madrid. That's a battering if that happens. Right. What else are people going for? 2-1 Liverpool wouldn't be enough. Nicola, thanks for the £2. Both Real Madrid to win. Thogbear rocks. Love that. Thogbear certainly rocks. Gundogan, edge of the area. He's got Foden behind him. Real Madrid 3-1 Liverpool. Foden will score. People are saying 2-1 City, 1-1 Real Madrid advance. People let you know. Okay, very interesting. We will be looking back to see who gets that spot on. Lovely bit of skill from De Bruyne. A little back flick here. Yeah. City just taking their time. No rushes for them. They are winning.
They're passing it around. They're getting a feel for the ball. Diaz to Stones to Walker to Diaz. Keep possession. No panic. They are ahead.
What would your tactic be if you're Liverpool?
You've just got to go all out.
Seriously, just go for it,
Yeah.
Okay.
De Bruyne on the left.
Cuts it in, beats his man, lays it off to Gundogan. It lands for Phil Foden. No, it doesn't. Good clearance there from Emre Can. Not great, though.
Zinchenko gets it back.
Oh, Zinchenko.
Rodri.
And it's a header away from Guerrero on the left side. Now Dortmund will build up a counter-attack. Haaland to Jude Bellingham. He's going to drive. He's got space.
Oh, it's terrible.
Pass from Jude Bellingham. But he gets lucky that Zinchenko intercepted it with too much pace. And it goes back to the Dortmund defenders where they'll go and reassess again. Fredo, thanks to the £5. 3-1 Liverpool win on penalties, says Fredo.
Wow, that is an enormous shout from Fredo Singleton.
Thank you for the £5 donation. He also says, what is the top donation? Someone's saying in the chat. I think the top donation is £5 today. So we're going to be making people moderators and shouting people out that become the top donator. I'm sure if Ghost Picks Jimmy comes in here, he's going to beat everyone on that. But get your... Well, if you donate with a score prediction, you've got a good chance of winning as well. So we always like to do the giveaways as well. Thank you, Fredo, for the £5 and Dominic Chilo for the £2. Are you streaming City Chelsea on Saturday?
Dortmund taking it off them. Big
Bellingham!
Chance. Oh.
Wow, Jude Bellingham is confident.
Yeah.
That was power behind that shot. This guy's 17 banging shots at goal. And Dominic, thanks for the $2. Are you streaming City Chelsea on Saturday? We certainly are.
I think the shot came from Dahoud, but it was pinged straight at the keeper, Theo. It had to be to the left or the right.
It was banging. It was confident. Dahoud has been unreal recently on form as well.
Yeah.
Literally, Dortmund have a confident side, and they're playing at home at Signal Iduna Park, a place that they know and love.
Oh, yeah.
It's where I bought this shirt.
It is, isn't it?
Where I bought this shirt. And there are nearly 7,000 people in here, which is just incredible. Get those score predictions in for the €100 giveaway. You have to like and subscribe to enter that if you haven't yet done that in the chat. Just subscribe. The big red subscribe button. Is it below here, Dad?
I believe
the subscribe button.
Here.
It's easy to join the giveaway, isn't it? What do you have to do to win €100?
Do you know what? If I was you, if I wasn't subscribed to Thogden, I'd be asking myself, what am I doing? So
that's nice of you, Dad.
The first thing I would do is subscribe to this mug over here, to Thogden.
You don't have to.
And then I would like this stream, and then I would go in there and turn on those notifications, and I would actually predict the scores in both the games.
Really?
And you might win a chunk of money.
Yeah, you can.
You know what? We might get to 5-2-1,000 tonight.
We might do. Thank you, Special G, for the big donation, really. What a legend.
Wow.
We've had a donation there from Special G. Do you want to read out 40 rupees, Dad?
Special G, Dortmund will win in extra time. Oh, my goodness. That is an enormous statement.
What's your opinion on that?
Liverpool fans broke a window on the Madrid bus. Wow.
No way. Really?
Stuff happens.
Really? What do you reckon for that?
Well, we don't know if it actually... It's just obviously a rumour.
Well, if it happened, what do you think?
If it happened, it's a little bit naughty, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit naughty.
Do you think it's poor form?
Of course, someone could get injured. It's not something I do, but yeah.
What do you reckon? I mean, does it show passion?
You could say that.
Yeah? There's nothing wrong with showing a bit of passion, Thogdad.
Well, I wouldn't smash in a bar. Do you remember going to Bolton, and was it Millwall or West Ham? West Ham Bolton.
Yeah.
And the West Ham fans absolutely smashed up the Bolton coach.
That's mental.
That was nutty. And we were walking down the road as Bolton fans. Obviously, we're not wearing the colours. We're like heads down to
God, yeah. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Right, 9 minutes gone, and there's not been a goal yet, but here come Dortmund. They've got an opportunity here. They're building play up. A big switch of play there from Emre Can sitting in the gap. And we've got a new top donator, Archie Palin. Thanks for the £20. Archie Palin, whatever you want to call it. He's a legend. He's the new top donator. Big up yourself. And we've also had, Paydar. Thanks for the $2. Liverpool fans. What was he saying? Oh, Liverpool fans broke the bus.
Yeah.
Archie Palin said, hi, mate. Hello, mate. How you doing? Football Master, thanks for £2. Can I get a shout out? There's your shout out. And he predicts his score 3-1 City.
Absolutely. Archie, are you related to Michael Palin, the legendary comedian and travel journalist?
Thank you for the $5 donation from Karim as well. As a Spurs fan, I've asked for Thogdad to become our new manager. Would you take the Spurs job?
Oh, absolutely.
That's the big statement.
I'll come in. I'll teach everyone.
Hey, bullet headers! That's what we love. Taylor Dunn, thanks for £2. You're going to watch Rangers Celtic game. I will be watching, certainly. And also, thank you for all the donations, guys.
Absolutely.
We'll shout some more people out in a second. The new top donator is £20. Archie Palin, what a geezer. And City just went long ball there. It's unlike City to go long ball.
No, absolutely.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, it is. It is, Theo. Now, I think Dortmund will be very pleased about the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
They've not conceded. They've not conceded.
Why would they be happy? It's 0-0.
No, they will, Theo.
That City are the ones on the back foot here. They're just long balling it.
And like I said, Theo, Dortmund will be very happy with the first 10 minutes.
They'll be hoping they can go in there and score.
In the next 80 minutes, yes.
We'll find out. Okay, thank you, Tierney Gold, for the £2. Now Flick is leaving Bayern. Who will replace him? I don't know. I didn't even know that was actually happening. I didn't know Flick was leaving Bayern Munich, but that's a great manager available to a big club somewhere around the world. Will he take the Germany job? I don't even know what's going on with that.
No, I don't know.
But yeah, there's always that connection between Bayern Munich and Germany. Obviously, Bayern convinced Musiala to be a German international player over England, which is obviously a shame, but expected if you play for Bayern Munich. Here come Dortmund up the left here. A little bit of skill from Knauf, but he just loses out there, doesn't he?
He certainly does. Pressing from Haaland. City will come away through Foden.
Yeah, Knauf pressing here on Zinchenko. Can he make the most of it? They're trying to get the press on them, but City will find a way out.
Ooh.
No, it won't. No, they won't. It's intercepted by Jude Bellingham.
Gives it away.
Marco Reus just trying to work a way in here. Now intercepted by Rodri. Real end-to-end stuff here in the City-Dortmund game. A bad clearance from Zinchenko. Headed down by Dahoud and away by John Stones.
Neither side is giving much space.
This is like a championship
to the other
encounter.
side, are they, Theo?
Yeah, it's like a championship encounter. This is end-to-end stuff. It's like, what do you think about that? The statement I just made.
I wouldn't compare it to championship. I think the opposite.
It's just hoofball either way.
No, it's
City
not.
Are not playing their usual way.
It's not.
What do you think?
It's a lot of pressing from Borussia Dortmund. They've told the player, the gaffer has said to the players, do not let City play their game. City like possession. They like to pass it around. And Dortmund are saying, you're not going to do that today.
Karim,
we're going to make it hard for
thank you for the $2. He says, Flick said he might leave Bayern for Germany. I guess that. There is that connection between Bayern and Germany. I didn't even know about that, but it shows. Jasper, thanks for 79p. And Gummy Fod, 17 DKK. 3-0 Dortmund and 2-1 Liverpool. We'll be looking out for that for the €100 giveaway. Get entered. Pierre, thanks for £2. Shout out for Solomon. He's a very cheeky boy. Solomon, shout out to you, mate. Hope you're well. Big up, Solomon.
Absolutely. That is a good biblical name, Solomon.
Right. City just working things up. Nothing yet happening in the first 13 minutes. But City taking their time. It's what they want to do, isn't it? They're 2-1 up. They don't need to rush things. If they keep it a low-scoring encounter and they sneak a goal, it could be beyond... This leg could be beyond them.
Yeah, if you look right now, the shape is lovely. But Borussia Dortmund, simple 4-4-2.
Oh, in terms of Dortmund, I thought you were talking about City there.
Look at the yellow shirts.
Okay.
Obviously, they're very well drilled in terms of what they're doing.
Do you think Dortmund have come into this game in terms of they're just trying to strangle out the match?
What they don't want to happen is an early City goal.
Dreaded Viking, thanks for £2. Hope you're both doing well, you legends. Dreaded Viking, hope you're well, mate. He's going for a 1-1.
Wow.
1-1 tonight he goes for. Very interesting. Dreaded Viking, we'll see if you're correct.
Yeah, from what I've seen so far, it could be a tight game. And I think Dortmund will be very happy with that because 1-0 Dortmund is enough, isn't it?
And it's still 0-0 in the Liverpool Real Madrid game as well, guys. No goals either way. Cagey encounters. I mean, both teams are looking for comebacks. So do not go anywhere, as Ferdy once famously said. And it's a throw in there. City just playing it around, but they look a bit shaky, don't they?
That was poor. That was Walker playing it to Mahrez. Mahrez failing to control it. The pass was a little bit overhit.
Pep sat back in his chair thinking, this is not the usual City. They don't usually make interceptions like that. Are they feeling the pressure a bit more than a Premier League encounter today, Dad?
It's a step up. We saw this in the first leg. I think
a good ball there from
Borussia
Bellingham.
Dortmund were a little bit better than City expected.
Yeah, Marco Reus making a run up the left side. Finds Dahoud.
Nice.
Dahoud will hold it in.
Nice.
And this is good work. Guerrero bodied by... Oh, that was great. Who was that by? Kyle Walker.
Yeah, it was Walker. Good
Kyle
defending.
Walker, big
Very
moment, big
defending.
stop. And they're going long ball to Phil Foden. That's never going to work for strength. And it didn't. And Dortmund are back on the ball. What are they thinking? De Bruyne is next to him. And they could have played it to him.
Yep, they just wanted the ball out of that danger area.
They
Stuart
clearly
Ingram, 2-0 Liverpool and 2-0 Dortmund. Wow.
Get it into there.
Wow, very, very big shout.
Stuart Ingram, yeah, thank you. And also Jasper, thanks for £2. Thoughts on Arsenal Slavia? Well, it's a very
over
open
the
game.
top to Erling Braut Haaland in
He holds
the
up
area.
play.
Turns.
Lays it off. And it's a shot. It might be a foul. Bellingham! Oh,
Bellingham!
what a
Bellingham
goal!
scored!
What an incredible finish! And Dortmund are 1-0 up, and it's the Birmingham City, Jude Bellingham with the goal!
Wow, the 17-year-old lad from
What a
Birmingham
finish.
has put Borussia Dortmund up.
What
1-0
a
in
finish.
the 15th minute.
Incredible. Edison's crying. He's holding his eyes. He's in tears. Dortmund are winning. They're 1-0 up. Dortmund are 1-0 up. What an incredible long ball they aimed at Haaland.
Started. Good work from Haaland. He holds it up well.
It's amazing work. I mean, honestly, this finish from Jude Bellingham on the turn,
brilliant.
back of the net, like it's a training ground. I mean, that's just insane. Dortmund, Dad, Dortmund are 1-0 up.
I know.
Against City.
I know.
In the Champions League. I predicted this. I said this could happen. Thogdad, do you realise what's going on here?
The way he shaped his body for that shot was superb.
This is insane.
And he had Ruben Diaz in front of him, but just the way he opened up his body and pinged the shot early, brilliant.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
And Edison got a hand to it, but it wasn't enough. And we've got a game on our hands. Don't go anywhere.
On paper, Jude Bellingham has now scored 3 goals in 3 games.
Yeah.
He scored in the Bundesliga last game. He got disallowed a goal in the first leg.
Yes.
Jude Bellingham is seriously proving him. The guy's 17.
I know.
He's 2 or 3 years younger than me. And I'm here sitting, doing YouTube videos talking about football. I mean, what an incredible journey and career he's made, eh?
Amazing. Now, City have to score.
They do.
If City don't score, they're out of this tournament.
They seriously do. If it stays like this, Borussia Dortmund have knocked out Manchester City.
Kevin De Bruyne into the area. Oh, come on. You've got to get something on that.
Thank you for the donations, guys. Jasper Phillips, Stuart Ingram, Dreaded Viking. Really appreciate all the donations and the support. We're going to be shouting out people all day today. But more importantly, we've got a €100 giveaway today to 3 different people that like, subscribe, and comment down below your full-time score. Now that it's Dortmund 1-0, anything can happen. Dortmund could go score a second. Man City can go score an away goal and try and get back into this game. It's 2-2 right now, which sends Dortmund through, but get those score predictions.
Here comes Bellingham again. Over to Haaland. Dahoud can shoot.
Marco Reus is free.
Oh my God.
And it's
corner.
Blocked by Kyle Walker. And a corner will come. Jeez, we've got a game on our hand now, eh, Dad? Thogdad, you're a little bit sad. I feel like you're a bit of a City fan today.
I'm English, so I want City to win.
But Dad, we've been to Dortmund. We've seen what the what the fans are like there. I mean,
it is a very special club. We've been to this ground. We've seen the yellow wall when the stadium is packed with over 70,000 people. It is quite amazing.
Usually you'd say that
the corner comes in.
Okay, ball's in here for Dortmund, headed on. Oh, that is a great header from Akanji, the Swiss centre-back. But it's saved from Edison, and now City will go on the counter.
He's got Foden, he's got Mahrez, passes it to Mahrez on the right.
Can he beat his man? He does.
He does.
Into Bernardo Silva.
Silva into the area. Oh,
defended well by Emre Can. And Marvin hits his back on the ball. Is that the way City are going to play, though, on the counter?
If that's what it takes there, if that's what it takes. But City, they're going to have to go forward now. They've been shocked.
They have been shocked.
It's the curse of the Champions League. They never got beyond the semi-final.
James Woodhouse is in here. Of course he is.
Hey.
Whilst Dortmund are winning, of course he is. James, tell your dad that Thogdad's a bit sad that Dortmund are winning. I generally feel the lack of emotion. There's a bit of a City fan in you. There's a bit of a City fan in you there.
Well, I mean, James must have mixed opinion because he lives in Liverpool.
Oh, now he's firing the shots. Now he's firing the shots.
Grappenol, which is a suburb of Liverpool.
Oh, goodness me.
I know that his family are big fans of Manchester.
This is insane. People are saying poke Thogdad.
United.
Sorry, someone told me to poke Thogdad. Right, Dortmund are 1-0 up in the 20th minute. Get those score predictions in for the €100 giveaway in the live chat if you haven't already. We're still taking entries, 3 winners. You have to like and subscribe. Bianca, thanks for $2. I have a feeling this game will go to pens.
Wow.
And she says go Borussia Dortmund. We'll look out for that.
Well,
if it ends 2-1,
2-1, that's it.
2-1 is the only way this game can go to extra time and potentially go to penalties.
Yeah.
But all I can say is, it looks like we've called the right game so far. It looks like we've called the right game so far.
Absolutely.
Me and my dad were discussing this morning Liverpool Real or Dortmund City. Hey, 1-0 to Dortmund makes it a very interesting encounter. What a finish from Bellingham.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Edison could only get a hand on it.
I know.
And it's all about the body shape. That
opens
superb
up,
technique.
Bangs it into the top right corner. It's incredible. Haaland and Reus are just saying well done. I mean, who'd have thought it'd be the Englishman to score against the English side
I know.
out of everyone. And thank you, Eon Lou, for the £2. 3-0 Dortmund and 2-1 Liverpool. Have a great day. Best YouTuber. Cheers, mate. Good predictions. City back on the ball here. What do they need to do now, Dad?
Well, 20 minutes of this game are gone, Theo, and City must be nervous.
Yeah.
They really must. But you know what? They've got to not panic.
Right.
Do not concede a second goal. Oh, my goodness.
If they concede a second goal, it's done for.
I wouldn't go that far, but...
No, because think about it. 2-0 with an away goal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's... Oh, yeah, to be fair, if City score
then
one,
it's
then
level.
then it's over to extra time.
But City have got to make sure that they get the next goal. I still think they'll come back into it.
Yeah,
and
good
win
bit of skill
3-1.
there. Let's see what they can do. I mean, it's a bit of a reality check with that goal. If Dortmund can try hold on, it's going to be a real test with that defence to see if they can seriously hold on against the best team in the world. Platinum Trident, thanks for the £2. Thogdad isn't a City fan, he's a Hearts fan. Whoa!
Oh, De Bruyne nearly getting on the end of that.
Thogdad loves the Hearts. Thogdad, do you love the Hearts?
We all love the Hearts.
Do you actually?
And the Hibs as well.
Oh, thank you for the 150 NT dollars.
Wow.
I don't know what I don't know exactly what that is, but thoughts on Chelsea winning the UCL. It's been tough preparing for PhD, but the stream has got me so much joy. Love from Taiwan. Amazing.
Wow.
By the way, Dortmund 3, City 1. Good prediction. If that was to happen, Dortmund go through. But that would be mental. But good luck with the PhD. That's pretty interesting. Thogmum did a PhD.
Absolutely.
But that's massive.
Yeah,
Love
is
that.
massive. You'll be a doctor.
Big up yourself. You're speaking English very well from.
I just wish I could read out your name. I can't quite understand those symbols, but...
Thogdad, maybe you should do a PhD and find out what they mean.
Yeah.
There we go. Right, here comes City. Riyad Mahrez on the right side, tackled by Guerrero. He's putting in a real shift so far, just to keep that left side, that left flank quiet in terms of Dortmund. And City coming on the right. Apparently Liverpool have a penalty. Thogdad, I watched you, Leicester City fan. Oh, yeah, that's funny.
Oh, right. Okay.
Thogdad, people want a beer review. People want a beer review. Are you just going to stand there and not give it?
Right. Today, I am mostly drinking Corona Extra. So, should we give it a bit of a whirl?
Give it a bash.
Oh, it's got a good nose.
It's got a good nose. Thogdad says it's got a good nose.
Smells like Corona.
Smells like... Whoa. Does it? Does it?
Oh, you know what?
Corona?
It's
You can't
cold.
say those things.
It's tasty. It's reliable. 7.0.
You can't just say those things, Dad.
Right,
You can't
sit
just
down.
say those things. Right, we need some Liverpool spies. We need people giving us the reality of what's going on over in that Liverpool Real game. Not the lies. We need the spies. So if you're willing to tell us the truth, keep us posted.
Mahrez, edge of the box. Mahrez, can he find any space? He wins a corner.
Yep.
From the right.
Big.
And this is big. Mahrez will take it. And my goodness, City need to get back into this game real soon.
They do. And the key is scoring a goal now, not waiting around. The longer it takes, the more that curse will hit, the more pressure they'll feel on their shoulders. Dortmund have done exactly what they needed to do by scoring an early goal. Now they've got to hold on to it. Hummels is bossing his Dortmund defenders around.
He is, yeah. They're all back defending. Emre Can's in there. Haaland's in there. Bit of pushing.
Riyad Mahrez to take the corner. The ball comes into the box. He's headed on. Did that hit the post?
Wow.
Where did that go? I think it was headed on.
Clever. That was Rodri heading it on. I think that hit the post.
But if that hit the post, how's it a corner?
I think it might have come off Haaland.
We need a replay on that, but we won't have time to see a replay.
Yeah.
But now we might do, because there is a pause in this game.
I don't know
City
what's
about
going
to take another quick corner. The referee says,
calm
down. Might be kicking. Well, that's... Oh, he's at the Liverpool game. What's happened here? We've got a Scouse referee. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Mahrez.
Man
It's
City.
short.
Interesting.
Back to Mahrez.
New tactic. Phil Foden on the edge.
Oh, thinks about a shot.
He goes back. Long shot from Kyle Walker.
That's not going in, Kyle Walker.
If that's what you've worked on the training ground, you can definitely do something better.
That was truly awful.
Casemiro's injured, apparently. That is a big blow for Real Madrid if he is to go. Because Valverde...
Apparently there's scrapping going on. It's
Really?
kicking right off. The boys are on their toes.
Keep us posted. Let us know what's going on in that game.
Being spilled.
Joseph, thanks for £5. Haaland to finish off City tonight. Benzema hit the post for Real Madrid a few minutes ago.
Wow.
Jeez. If that went in, it'd be game over in that encounter.
Very.
I think it's fair to say.
Oh.
An early Real Madrid goal really kills off that game.
And we've just hit 521,000 subscribers, so thank you to everyone.
But the aim today is 522,000.
Oh,
Click the
Theo.
subscribe button if you're new around here. If you want to win €100, like, subscribe, and comment down below your full-time prediction in this Dortmund City encounter in the live chat.
You're just pointing to my beer then.
No, it's the live chat. Look. That's the live chat.
That's my beer. Look.
It's the live chat.
Beer.
No, he's gonna. How do you just pull a beer out of live
to
chat?
my beer and
Is
pretend
that
it's a
live chat? A super
Oh,
beer. It's a super beer taker.
Don't touch my live chat.
Oh, what is going on?
De Bruyne, turn, shoot.
Oh,
Off the bar.
He's hit the woodwork.
Off the bar.
City.
Wait, what's he done? Penalty, surely.
What?
What's he given? What's he given?
Manchester City
what's
Football
he
Club
given? What's he
have
given?
a penalty.
I'm not sure if they have.
The United stands in the chat. Goldbridge is in the chat.
No way.
Goldbridge is in the chat.
What's just happened here?
I'm guessing it's Goldbridge. But City have a penalty. It's like Goldbridge has cursed it.
Have they? Was it given?
The referee has awarded a penalty from the tackle on Bernardo Silva. What is going on there? And shout out to Goldbridge, by the way. Big up the United stand. Everybody go subscribe to that channel. Absolute legends over on that side.
No, he's not.
What?
I've no idea what happened there.
He pointed to the spot.
He seemed to point to the spot.
We thought it was a penalty. It seems like it's not being given.
Wow.
What was actually given? Was it a corner?
Oh my goodness.
There were players surrounding him saying...
That was the weirdest thing. Bernardo Silva was appealing for a penalty.
No idea what just happened.
It looked like the referee was pointing to the spot.
Jack Dunwell, thanks for £5 as well. I've already won £20 on Bellingham scoring. Huge from you.
Right, here come City once again.
I hope everything's...
Zinchenko on the right. Plays it simple. Gundogan.
Oh, it's not Goldbridge, but big up the United stand as well. Great to see the lads in the... Which one is it from commenting from the United stand? I'd love to know. I'd love to know. Big up the United stand. Go subscribe to him. Keep up the good work anyway, lads. Cheers, mate. Who is it? I want to know who's behind the account. But big up the page. Thank you for joining the stream, United stand, whoever it is. And yeah, go sub to that channel. Luke Ellaby, thanks for £2. Hello, Thogdad. Can you say Jack Manning is a mug?
Well, he is. Jack Manning is a real mug.
Jeez, Thogdad's throwing the statements out there. But there we go. Thank you.
We've just seen some real pressure from Man City, but it led to nothing. Kevin De Bruyne hit the bar. There were appeals for a penalty. It wasn't given.
Yeah.
And now Borussia Dortmund are coming away.
Right, everyone guess who it is from the channel. Is it Draughty? Is it Flex? I'd love to know. If it's Flex, big up Flex. Legend. Legend of the game. Might be Draughty as well. Either way, great channel. Anyway.
Either way, they'll be loving it.
Thank you. Well, they will be because it wasn't a penalty.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's big for them. Here come Dortmund. Jude Bellingham trying to play Haaland through.
Zinchenko, my goodness.
How Haaland famously compared Jude Bellingham to Gerrard. And so far today, he's been playing like that.
I tell you what, he's made the difference, hasn't he?
He scored an incredible goal. Brilliant. That will go down in history. And Pep Guardiola just kicks the ball to Zinchenko. But Bellingham's down.
I hope he's all right. I hope
clearly Pep wanted to, try and sneak a chance in there, but
he's holding the back of his neck, so he's got a bit of a. Let's have a look at this. It was a challenge from Gundogan.
Oh, he's meant that. He's meant that.
He's not.
He has, Dad. Look at the way he goes in.
Something and nothing.
Nah, Dad. That's an armpit straight to the face, into the temple. It's,
oh my goodness.
You can't do that. But City are really having their chances, I tell you.
They
Marvin Hitch
really
with a great save.
My
It
goodness.
was nearly an own goal for Matteo Mori at the chance there. We're just replaying.
Foden.
And
over to Zinchenko on
City
the left.
Will go again.
Zinchenko takes a few steps
We
in.
need some De Bruyne-esque creativity from Zinchenko.
Zinchenko can ping it in.
Good skill, but he slips.
Ooh.
And now just tries to take the ball there, but City just hold on.
Rodri on the left. Good work.
Goes down. Free kick.
Yes.
Free kick. James, if Woodhouse, if you're still in the chat, let us know if you're with Shay right now. I'm sure he'd be very worried. Very worried if he is.
Yeah. Surely not. Yeah, Rodri. He did well here, Rodri.
He did.
He bought that free kick. He just waited for a touch on him. And the free kick is from the left side.
This manager for Dortmund, he's clearly getting them going. I mean, some really good performances lately.
Yeah,
in the Champions League. I've been impressed.
Yeah. Did we say it's Bosnian, I think?
Yeah, Balkan. We can say that.
I think Bosnian, yeah.
Pretty cool. Right, let's see what De Bruyne can do from this free kick on the left of the box, on the left side.
I wonder if De Bruyne will shoot here.
Yeah?
He's capable of scoring. He takes a deep breath. He has a good look.
We'll see if he can.
He shoots. Oh, my goodness.
It's headed away. It's got to hurt that.
Yes.
Getting your head in the way of a Haaland. Well, not Haaland, but nearly as bad. De Bruyne, free kick, aiming for goal. Marco Reus was the man to put in the shift there.
Wow.
He'll feel that one in the morning when he wakes up. But a real good shift there. And it is still Dortmund 1, Manchester City 0.
Absolutely. And the corner will be taken from the left by Kevin De Bruyne.
Certainly. can the Belgian create to bring them back into this? It's a low cross.
No, that's poor. Very
Yeah,
poor.
and he tried to flick it onto Rodri. It went through his legs and into the side netting.
I mean, I think it was a training ground thing that just didn't quite come off.
Yeah, there we go. Well, listen, Dortmund are 1-0 up in the 30th minute. There's 15 minutes more of this first half. What we can confirm from what we've seen so far, it's been pretty convincing that, for me, Dortmund have been more clinical and the better side when they've been on the ball.
Well, they've got the goal, Theo. I mean, obviously, Kevin De Bruyne hit the bar. City had a couple of chances.
They did, that's true.
But you're right, Theo. I mean, the difference is Jude Bellingham so far.
He really
took his chance.
He took his chance brilliantly. Here come Dortmund again. I think that ball went out of play, but the Lino did see it.
Yeah.
And yeah, Haaland's a little bit frustrated there. But the referee has given a throw into Manchester City. Maybe Murray just feeling a little bit of the pressure there as they're trying to hold on. It's a very young defence, isn't it, in terms of they've got to hold on to a big result here.
Yeah.
They can go through if they keep it like this till the 90th. But will they? It's Manchester City Football Club.
I mean, Man City usually score, don't they? I mean, even
do.
against Leeds. I mean, a shocking result at the weekend. I know
Correct,
they rested players. That didn't do them any favours.
It really knocked their confidence, and they were definitely worried coming into this game.
Zinchenko from the left.
Puts the ball in the box.
Ooh.
Which player can turn up? They need it from somewhere.
They do.
Who will it be? Riyad Mahrez goes back to John Stones. Gives it to Gundogan. Gundogan will be wanting to do something today against his old club, Borussia Dortmund. Man City taking their time here. Maybe too much time taking.
I think this is how they play. They're playing their usual game the last few minutes.
Okay.
I think, a little bit of patience. There's a long way to go.
There is.
We've had a third of the game. There's an hour left.
There certainly is.
The
And a
ball
long
is pinged
ball
in
over.
towards Foden.
Phil Foden
Oh,
plays it back
brilliant.
in. If there's anyone there, it could be a goal. Mahrez!
Oh, what
And
a
it's
save.
blocked by Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham is the hero for Dortmund. He gets a block off the line as Mahrez shoots. He's scored. He's blocking chances off the line.
I think it was the keeper, actually.
No, it wasn't. It was Jude Bellingham. He was celebrating it at the end. What a shift from the Birmingham lad. Jude Bellingham stops another goal.
I thought it was Marvin Hitz, but Jude
wasn't.
Bellingham was very pleased about that. It was a last gasp.
It was
Whoever
Bellingham. It was
whoever
Bellingham.
blocked it.
You can see it on the replay. It was Bellingham. Jude
Anyway.
Bellingham is a real... He's having a masterclass here. He's having a masterclass. He gets stops off the line. He gets goals. He is single-handedly putting in a shift right now that not even Haaland is doing. Not even Marco Reus blocked a De Bruyne shot. But there we go. Marvin Hitz gets the ball clear for the goal kick. Aimed at Erling Haaland. Played on to Marco Reus with space.
Into the area.
Now Knauf. Into Reus. And it's defended well by Kyle Walker.
Careful.
And the ball is away by City. But a clearance that will go straight back to the Dortmund defenders. Dortmund are playing some really good stuff here. But I tell you, City have had their chances. Clearances off the line and stuff.
Yeah. Mahrez should have buried that, to be quite honest.
I know. Man City, they've definitely been creating these moments. And the likes of Mahrez and Foden have been unlucky not to score yet. And De Bruyne too. But there we go. Guys, take into account the chances that are coming for City and for Dortmund. And get those score predictions in to win €100 today. 3 different winners. Like, subscribe, and comment down below your full-time score.
Here come Dortmund again. Edge into the area.
Plays the ball in.
Reus!
With lovely bit of skill from Reus. And
Bloody
City
hell.
get it clear, but maybe a little bit too close for comfort.
City are so casual
I know.
in their own box. I mean, they're all very good defenders, but
I know.
my goodness, you do worry, don't you?
You've got to worry. It is very, maybe a bit too comfortable in my opinion.
And Bellingham down momentarily, but gets up onto his feet.
Certainly.
And the ball
Absolutely.
is back with Marvin Hitz. And Borussia Dortmund will be pleased to have a rest. This is going to be a very long hour
You reckon?
for them. Oh, my goodness.
Fair play. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to
It
be a
is.
tough one. If they can hold this out even till half-time, I'll be impressed. City are pressing. They're going for it. They're looking excited. Yeah, it's difficult to call. It really is. But it's outrageous that Dortmund are winning 1-0. In the fashion that they are as well. What do you reckon?
I know. Amazing.
You look a bit upset.
Well, I'd like City to
Look emotional.
come back. I'd like City
Let it
to
out
come
on
back.
camera, Thogdad. No, I'm not fussed about who wins.
Wow.
But it's crazy that
well,
City...
you've got a bit of a soft spot for Borussia Dortmund, haven't you?
Yeah, because I went to the game. I was really,
Yeah.
with the connection with the fans and stuff. They were so nice to me in the channel and the vlog. So, yeah, of course. I mean, Dortmund, this would be their year to impress. Bellingham with a huge tackle on John Stones there. Got the ball, though.
He did, but it was given as a free kick.
Yeah.
Which was a bit harsh.
Everything's going against Bellingham in terms of decisions.
Yeah.
Like last game with the goal.
I know.
But he has got a goal, and he blocked a shot off the line.
He
so
certainly has.
no one is hating on the Birmingham City midfielder who's really coming out of his shell. I mean, playing like he is against the best team in the world.
Absolutely.
Get him in that England squad, boys.
Zinchenko finds De Bruyne, his
Good
twin.
hold up.
Back to Zinchenko. He can whip it in if he chooses.
And it does go in, but Marvin Hitz catches it. It's 2-0 the goalkeeper, isn't it?
It certainly is.
10 minutes now till half-time. Luke Ellaby, thanks for £2. Hello, Thogdad. Can you say... oh, no, he's already said that. Thank you, Jasper Felix, for the £2. Thogdad will knock out Greg Paul first round.
All day long.
When is that fight going to happen, Dad? We need that fight to happen.
Yeah.
What is the top donation? I think the top donation today is £20. That can easily be top. We saw that yesterday. I think Ghost with Jimmy donated £100 yesterday or something crazy like that.
Picks. Jimmy.
Right, let's get this stream to 4,169 likes. That's the aim. 4,069 likes. That's the aim today. Everybody pile on the likes.
Kyle Walker giving it away.
You can win €100 if you subscribe whilst you're at it. Free to enter. Haaland holding up play. He's got 3 players around him. But he fancies himself, doesn't he?
He certainly does.
Good hold up.
He's a strong player.
Yeah, goes for the nutmeg there.
Good
It doesn't
work
come
from
off.
De Bruyne.
And now City will go. Bernardo Silva finds Phil Foden.
Good turn.
Zinchenko.
Edge of the box. Into the box.
And now it's Gundo. Phil Foden.
Tries to turn.
And Mats Hummels puts in a big tackle. And the ball is out there by one of the Dortmund teammates. I tell you, Dortmund have to defend well here. And you know what? So far, they're not terrible, are they?
They're doing all right. It's very last-ditch stuff.
Yeah.
And there will be a lot more efforts by Man City. Zinchenko has had a lot of touches in this game.
Thank you for the donation.
Left side.
Thank you.
Plays it inside to Rodri.
Are Dortmund through if they keep it 1-0? That is correct.
Yes.
Thanks to their away goal at Etihad, they would be through. This would be enough.
Absolutely. Gundogan plays it to Stonesy.
Certainly does.
Exchanges passes with De Bruyne. Back to Gundogan. Can he flicks it over. Oh my goodness.
Searching
that was
for
clever.
Zinchenko.
Yeah.
G-Win up. Thank you for the donation, mate. $2. Legend. I'm at work. Prediction is Dortmund to win 2-0. That will be for the giveaway, mate. We'll be looking out for that one. Patrick Richardson. Thank you for the $2. Jude Bellingham has been so good so far. Mate, he's been man of the match. Incredible performance. And that is why some people may be predicting for the €100 giveaway. Dortmund wins in the chat right now.
Wow, that is true.
The Birmingham lad, the Englishman, performing against the English club. Who'd have thought? Theo, it's my birthday. Happy birthday to Oscar Bennett.
De Bruyne pings it in. Oh, it's not a good one, but it's kept in.
Can City find it in? What a save from
Zinchenko. Header from a few yards. Hits.
But Dad, from everyone you want on headers. I mean, Zinchenko.
I know.
And the long ball is over to Knauf, but he's beaten.
Good
Phil
work
Foden.
from Phil Foden.
Chuck
Good
him back
defensive
there.
work. Absolutely.
Everything Phil Foden does right, you'll hear it from this guy. I don't think a guy's ever
Absolutely.
spoken about more positive than Thogdad in terms of one player.
Yeah.
You're so nice to Phil Foden.
He's a good lad. The Stockport Iniesta.
You love him.
Right, here comes City. This time up the right.
Anyway, City on the ball. Yeah, just taking their time.
Kyle Walker comes in.
They've got 7 minutes till half-time to score. That's not including added time.
De Bruyne pings it out towards Mahrez.
But this is not the scoreline
Brings
they
it
want.
down off his chest. Mahrez cuts in onto that left foot. He's got Gundogan near him. He gives it to De Bruyne, who can shoot from here.
He can, and he shoots.
He drags it wide.
It's a P-roller. You're not getting it
drags
to
it
the back of the onion bag like that. Sterling masterclass question mark says Farhan. If Raheem Sterling comes on and win them this game, he's going to basically go over to Pep and shush him. His own manager, yeah.
Wow.
He'll go over to Pep and shush him and say, you can play me in the big games.
Wow. And it's just showing that... Oh.
City have had their moments today.
Yes.
Look, there you go. Jude Bellingham.
Yeah.
Off the line clearance.
Yeah.
Dortmund. Thank you, Indicious Scoop, for the $10 donation.
Scoop.
Insidious. I said that wrong, but what a guy. And we're just going to pause the donation here because Dortmund have a chance. Now puts the ball in the back. Edison saves. Scoop says, with my help, Man City will be winning this one 3-1, Liverpool 2-0. We'll look out for that for the €100 giveaway,
Here
mate.
comes Foden. Oh,
Big tackle there from Akanji.
That's a yellow card.
He does get a booking. And Phil Foden will be happy about that. Right, I'm going to go make myself a fresh brew. I'll be back in a sec, Thogdad. Keep everyone busy.
So you've got water, Corona beer, and a tea on the go.
Absolutely.
He loves his drinks. Now, Foden, I think he escaped an injury there. That was a bad challenge. And Jude Bellingham goes into the book. I think that's fair enough. Oh, we've got donations coming in thick and fast from Tommy Games. Who do you think will go through? Legends. I think Man City will pull it back, and I think Real Madrid will go through. Corey Langridge, sorry. When will your F1 predictions be out? I'll have to ask Theo when he comes back. And his prediction is 2-1 Dortmund, 3-1 after extra time. Very, very big shout from Corey. Kevin De Bruyne pings it in with his right. Ooh, that's asking a lot. That is a strangely poor ball from Kevin De Bruyne. Not his usual self. A floater out towards Stormzy. Came to nothing. Prank. Should we prank him? What should we do? What shall we do to prank the lad? Ben Foster prank. We've done the Ben Foster prank. We can't do that one again. So we'll have to think of a new stump peg prank. Baby Lamb. Thank you, Baby Lamb, for that donation. Yeah, should we pretend that stump peg is in the stream? No, let's not do that. Although we could, that's quite a good one. But she doesn't come in the streams, so I don't think it'll work. So let's think of another prank. Goal prank. Well, what would be ideal if there is an actual goal? Wouldn't that be good? If there's an actual goal we can call in the corridor. Oh, good work there from Gundogan wins the ball back, but the referee says foul. I'm just going to pick up my phone from the side. Right, I'm going to keep my phone here, so if there's any goals in this game, they will make a noise. How are we all doing? Yeah, before this stream, I was on Leicester Fan TV, did a little interview, a little podcast. Good bunch of lads. So if you fancy watching that later, if you like Leicester City, or if you just want to hear Thogdad waffling a bit, then get yourselves on that channel, Leicester Fan TV. Ben, Ollie Ball prank. Yeah, we could pretend Ollie Ball's in the, or Jacob, chuck it and scrun it. Yeah, that's it. Let's try that one. Let's pretend that Jacob, chuck it or scrun it is in the stream. Everyone come out with catchphrases like ding dang do and all of that. All the catchphrases used by Ollie Ball and Jacob, chuck it or scrun it. And ask questions of the guys. Ding dang do. Hi Jacob. Everyone say hello to Jacob. Jacob is in the stream. Jacob from Bolton. And yeah, everyone get the stream going. Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy. Is that one of Paddy McGuinness's? But it's great that you're here, mate. And thanks again for being the guest on predictions. Who's that? Jacob, chuck it or scrun it, is in the...
Thogdad's pranking me. I'm
no,
not
he genuinely is.
Very funny.
He's been in before.
Very funny.
So Jacob, yeah, it was brilliant that you could come in. Everyone's ding dang do. If you've got questions for Jacob, put it in there. Maybe Jacob, you can get Ollie Ball in as well. He's not in, but maybe you can persuade him to come in.
City on the ball here, building something up. John Stones playing the ball into Rodri. Then it's, yeah. Who was that? That's sent him out. Ruben Diaz, sorry.
Yeah. Zinchenko.
Yeah, they're going
to...
big questions are asked them, of course.
Zinchenko. Gundogan.
There's
nobody there.
No. That's the problem.
He pinged it into an area where there's nobody. And usually the balls from Gundogan, KDB are better than they've been tonight.
Dad, to be honest with you, City is starting to show me parts where I really think they're going to crumble today.
Oh my goodness.
I get the feeling they might actually quake.
Oh wow.
They might fall apart. Again. I'm not saying the song. I'm not going to sing it yet. You know the one. Falling apart.
Isn't that about
again.
Leeds?
No, it's a song about anyone. It's a famous song that,
yeah, I know.
You know, of course.
Thanks for telling me that, Theo.
Right.
I never knew.
Yeah, but it's about many different clubs.
Oh, right, okay.
Whoever falls apart.
Thanks.
I'm not going to sing. I'm not at that point where I'm going to sing that about City yet.
No, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the Lyon game. But I'd keep an eye on it. That's all I'm going to say. Alan, thanks for the $2. Because what people did is they expected, by now, expected to see a City equaliser.
Right.
But it's not arrived.
Alan Sandoval, are you a footballer? Doesn't he play with... Doesn't he play for New Mexico?
What are you on? I mean, honestly...
Alan Sandoval, do you play for New Mexico in the US League?
Thank you for the $2.
I'm not even joking there. I'm not even joking. It's not a prank. Have a look.
Thogdad, you're a mug.
No, because Brucey plays in that league. Our friend, doesn't he? Dan Bruce, and I'm sure there's a Sandoval. It might just be the same surname, but I'm absolutely not joking.
Yeah.
But hello to Alan. Whether or not you are a professional footballer, it doesn't matter. It's great to have you in the stream.
Thanks for the Mitchell Bailey. He says, mix all the drinks. Thogdad will mix all the drinks. It's going to happen. Baby Lamb, thanks for £2 as well. Corey Langbridge for the £5. When will your F1 predictions be out? We're going to get that out very soon on the F1 channel. Search Thogden F1 if you want to subscribe to that. Predictions will be out very, very soon for that. But City, here they come.
Gundogan.
Good work from Rodri.
Oh, it's just overcomplicated.
Yeah. Oh!
What a challenge that was.
Yeah,
was that Stormzy?
Yeah, it was.
Zinchenko.
Zinchenko.
There's so little space. Look there. Look at the yellow bodies all around Gundogan.
Are you not going to join it? And
the referee.
That's half time.
That's it.
The referees basically said, "You lot of mugs, all right." And we're going to turn over to the Liverpool Real game, which is still 0-0. There is actually added time in this game, and here come Liverpool. Kabak. We're going to turn over to this for a second, then we're going to get over to the stats in the games. But at half time, Dortmund are winning 1-0. People didn't expect that. But here come Liverpool. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Flicked over to Salah. Wijnaldum.
Oh.
And it's tackled by Real. Real just seem to be... Look at the line Real are playing so deep.
I know they are.
It's incredible. I mean, Sadio Mane coming up against Valverde
Mane
here.
on the left. Takes him on.
Beats him. The ball's terrible on the weak foot.
That's a terrible cross from Mane.
But Trent has space. Cleared away by Vinny.
And wins a corner.
Vinicius Jr. does well. Yep, we're going to just watch the last corner in this Liverpool game, and then we'll get through to the rest of the City Dortmund game. Thogden, what was your thoughts on that half?
I thought, amazing for Borussia Dortmund, wasn't it? But let's just watch this corner. 15 seconds left. Trent Alexander-Arnold will ping it in.
Yeah, he will.
And, it's
headed away by Militao. He does a real shift in there.
And that, I think, will be that.
Or will it? Because Fabinho nearly made a mistake there. Vinicius Jr. is so quick.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen, what the next step is for him. That's half-time in the Liverpool Real game. 0-0 on that one.
Wow.
And we're not streaming that one, but it doesn't look a cracker so far, does it, Thogdad?
No, it doesn't.
What do you reckon, though? What's your verdict on that first half?
Well, the Borussia Dortmund game.
Yeah.
I mean, job done from Borussia Dortmund.
It is job done, that's true.
You know what? I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we've been watching Man City all season, haven't we, Theo?
We have, yeah.
And at times they've been brilliant, and they've been just pushing away, wiping away everyone who comes across them.
Yeah.
And suddenly, in the last few weeks, they lost to Man United, they lost to Leeds.
Yep.
And tonight, they're losing to Borussia Dortmund. I think they underestimated Borussia Dortmund in the first leg.
Yeah.
And now, my goodness, they're going out. As it stands, they've got 45 minutes. Well, I wouldn't say to save their season, because they can still do the treble if they go out tonight. But my goodness, this was not scripted, was it?
Dear Man City fans, do not worry. Nothing that a quick oil change can't fix.
Oh.
Losing. Goodness me. Some of these... Where's KDB ghosting again?
True.
Is Kevin De Bruyne ghosting,
yes.
Thogdad?
Yes, he is.
Brady 7 Ring says it. Which probably means he's American, but is he right?
He is right tonight. He's had a poor half. A lot of his passes just went astray.
Yeah.
I mean,
fix up you frauds is the opinion of some of these Manchester City players. Let's see a few of these quote teacher reaction. Dreadful. Man City mustn't stress me. Bottlers. This is the reaction from the City fans.
Yeah.
They know they're messing this up. Bring on Cancelo for Zinchenko, says Leo, the Man City fan. Do you think that's the right decision today?
Well, I think, Zinchenko's had a lot of touches on that left side there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think Cancelo is a more attacking, more dangerous player.
Yeah.
So I think that is a good shout.
I think it is, and he's definitely more experienced. He dealt with Nauf really well in the first leg. Why they dropped him, I don't know. That was the big talking point, wasn't it? I love seeing Man City lose. It becomes my daily medicine. Bloody hell.
Wow.
That's horrible.
Well, it doesn't happen every day, does it?
No, it doesn't. I guess that's why it feels so good to him, maybe.
Yeah.
Different year, same stuff, bottlers. And then he's tried to ratio him. This club never fails to disappoint me. Then we got other fans saying, Oil Chester shitty. Wake up. Unfortunate we haven't got a goal in. At least you're consistent.
Ooh.
Jude Bellingham's been amazing. That's what you get for robbing Bellingham. Wow. This is the reaction of City fans. They are not happy. But these Dortmund fans, they're delighted, aren't they, Thogdad? They will be loving life. They'll be thinking,
and quite right.
Look at that photo. Doesn't that scream? I mean, this is just amazing.
Yeah.
Jude Bellingham running the show, the youngest Champions League goal scorer in Dortmund history.
That is quite spectacular.
Do the impossible, people are saying. Visionary lads. Okay? People really believe this could be the one. This could be the game, couldn't it?
It could. There's a long way to go. Do not write Man City off. They are capable of scoring two or three in the second half.
Theo says, at Thogden, KDB hasn't ghosted Thogdad. He's hit the bar. If he scored, then you would be saying he's had a great performance.
No, I wouldn't.
Really?
Yeah, it's true. You hit the bar. That is true.
Do you disagree? Someone's live on our stream, wants to get it, so they tagged us under there. They knew we were going over to this. It's quite clever. But Theo, you've got your comment in there.
Yeah.
Great name, by the way.
Yeah, I think, yes, you're right. We should point out that he's hit the bar. But apart from that, he's ghosted. I'm sorry, he's ghosted.
Yeah, absolutely. There we go. So lucky, stop parking the bus. We know you're bad. From a City fan. Do you agree with the statement from the City fan?
What's he actually saying? And
then this guy's just saying, stay mad. Thogdad, he's fuming. He's saying they're parking the bus and just holding on. Do you think he's losing it?
It's not the comment I'd make. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Well, Dad, let's talk about this Liverpool versus Real game. It's 0-0 in this encounter.
Yeah.
And as you could tell from the minutes of the game, 51% possession so far for Liverpool.
Yeah.
They're having a few more shots, more on target. We're not watching this game, so guys, tell us in the comments how it's been going. But so far, I mean, there's not much to really speak about this game. They need to go out there and score some flipping goals.
They do, Theo. They've had 2 shots on target, 6 shots in total. I'm sorry, you have to win this game 2-0.
Can I ask you a question? Is that the first half job done for Zinedine Zidane?
Yes.
He's won the Champions League with Real Madrid so many times. He's got so much experience in this competition. Is that will he be very happy with how the lads coped in that first half at Anfield?
Yes, of course we didn't see the half, but you know, he has restricted Liverpool to 2 shots on target.
Yeah.
And yes, you've got to
celebrate 0-0 and
that.
you're winning 3-1 from the first aggregate. It's exactly what you want. Don't concede, really.
Absolutely.
Don't concede. Don't feel the pressure.
Yeah.
And it's very unfortunate. Karim Benzema did miss a big chance. He hit the woodwork, as you can see here.
Yeah.
If he put that away, this game would have been put to bed. Absolutely, I think.
Yeah.
What do you think, Dad?
Yeah, it would be difficult to come back from 4-1 down, wouldn't it? I mean, that would mean Liverpool have got to score 3 times. As it is, they score twice without conceding and you're through.
Yeah.
So if you can get a goal before the 60th minute and then just keep going for that late goal, 2-0 would be enough. Yeah.
Well, listen, Benzema hit the woodwork. I'm sure it will only take a second chance for him to bag. And if he does, it could be game over. They've only had 1 shot on target, but they are the away side going to Anfield with the pressure on them, having to hold on to a 3-1 aggregate scoreline. Thogdad, let me ask you the big question. And guys, join in the live chat. Who is going through in this game? Liverpool or Real?
I've said all along Real Madrid.
Really?
I've been saying it all week, haven't I?
Okay.
And I know we've had the debate going, losing 3-1, conceding 3 times away.
But how about this?
It's a bridge too far.
Can Liverpool in the second half bring it back? Can they? I'm not saying they will. Is there a possibility?
I've seen Liverpool pull off miracles in the past.
They have done that.
So let's just hope. I always did worry. I've been saying for a while, no chance will Liverpool win this competition.
Yeah.
And no disrespect to Kabak and Phillips, but they've been thrown together in the last few months.
Right.
Apart from James Milner's still going. I actually wonder whether you should bring on a more attack-minded player in that middle.
And thanks for the donations, guys. We're going to shout people out that talk about that. And we're still looking for the top donator today. We're going to be giving out moderations and shouting out comments. But looks like Trent Alexander-Arnold's having a decent game.
Yeah.
7.1.
He's got a lot better recently, hasn't he? 39 touches. We know how dangerous he is. 2 key passes.
Absolutely.
We saw his winner, didn't we, at the weekend?
Looks like Casemiro didn't go off. Thank you for the donations again. Mo Salah with the lowest rated performance on the pitch today. Is that a worry to you? Big chance missed, 1.
Yes.
You'd expect him to score on the form that he's on. Does he bottle it against Real Madrid? Is he just scared of Sergio Ramos, even though he's not on the pitch, just the team?
It only takes a second to score a goal. I mean, he is.
But he missed it.
We know he's a wonderful player. There will be more chances in the second half.
Right.
I think Liverpool will have to be more expansive coming forward. They'll have to go for it in the second half. And if he gets a second chance, you'd like to think he'll take it.
Okay, well, we'll keep you posted with the second half. It could be an exciting one between Liverpool and Real Madrid, but one game that has been a little bit more exciting, and we've been watching it. That's Dortmund versus Man City. But from the moment of the goal, 15 minutes in, there's been moments of Dortmund pressure, but my God, have City dominated. And thank you for the donations. We'll shout people out when we get back to the other scene. Look at the City domination in that second half of that first 45 minutes. Is that going to come in the second half, Dad? Is that the kind of root of the game coming into the second bit?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, that will continue. But one thing that worries me, Theo, when you look at those stats, Man City, 10 shots, great.
Yeah.
If you have 10 shots, you've scored a goal.
That's true.
Shots on target, 1.
Wow. That's not good.
No one of them hit the woodwork. Well, 2 have hit the woodwork. And And, it's very, very generous
it's poor.
to De Bruyne,
It's poor.
7.4.
Yeah.
My point being, I don't know, Man City are just a little bit off today.
De Bruyne's been given a 7.4. Thogdad says he's ghosted. He's hit the woodwork. He's touched the ball 34 times. It's probably about standard for him. 45 minutes to play. It's not terrible.
With the exception of hitting the woodwork, I think he's been off form today. There's been balls that are just poor. There have been a couple of set pieces that have been.
It was a good shot.
Hit the bar, yeah.
Yeah, fair play. Listen, my man of the match is clear and obvious. It's Jude Bellingham.
Yes.
He's been incredible.
Yes.
A clearance off the line, which they won't even put on here.
Yeah.
He deserves at least an 8 out of 10. At least an 8.5 from that full fight. I mean, what more could he do in 45 minutes? He stopped the goal and scored a goal and beaten Edison against the run of play early doors to change this game. And it's all because of a 17-year-old midfielder. Wow.
It's wonderful. He got a yellow card, didn't he, I think? So he might be marked down for that. But yeah, he's man of the match. You're right, Theo. He scored a goal. He's prevented a goal.
Yeah.
What more can you do? Age 17. It's an incredible story.
And when we saw the Birmingham City fans, rave about him, the Brummy lads were like, this guy's going to be the next big thing. And we were all like, well, they didn't say in that accent. Very different. I can't do the accent. Can you do the accent?
Well, you can say Birmingham, sort of
Birmingham.
accent.
Is it Jude Bellingham? Jude Bellingham? He's next big. I can't do it. I can't do it. Shout out to K Rooney though, Kevin Rooney, and all the boys. But no, Jude Bellingham, he's an absolute legend. All the Birmingham fans were like, he's the next big. I'm not even gonna try it. But he's the next big thing.
We've just insulted every single Birmingham fan with those terrible accents.
After being nice, and they retired the shirt number. Everyone took the piss out of them. But there clearly is a real player in him.
Oh yeah, they knew that.
Yeah.
So it was that money was really important to Birmingham City, wasn't it? And what a player, honestly. We've only seen him a few times, of course, because he's only 17 years old.
I know.
But at times he's looked mature for his age.
You read about him on The Athletic. You knew he was going to be good.
In the first few games that he had for Borussia Dortmund, his stats were superb. Really? Incredible. Yeah.
17 years old as well. 29th of June is when he turns 18. I mean, that's just insane. And yeah, he's just been incredible. He's now scored in this game, the last game. He scored in the Dortmund game before. It's like he's playing in this more advanced role and it's working. It's really impressive. Similar to what he did at
I'm going for a lucky
C.
walk out the room. Have you had enough?
Yeah, make me a tea if you can, Thogdad. That'd be nice with the vitamin, the one that I just had. Thought Mum knows. The one that I just had. I don't know how to explain. The vitamin one. Ask Mum and see the one that I like. But yeah, let's talk about this team. Everybody join me in the comments now. All right, Dortmund versus Manchester City. Currently 1-0 to Dortmund, but there's so much more to come. On aggregate, it's 2-2. If it ends like this, Dortmund will go through on that only away goal that they score. But are City really going to deal with it? Because look at the stats. They've had 10 shots. They've been dominant on possession. They've had more block shots, off target, corner kicks, big chances missed, 2. The odds in their favour means they'll score 2 of them in the second half. It's surely going to go City's way in the second half of it. I don't know what the odds are, but I'm sure they're still in favour of Dortmund because in favour of City because of the domination that they've had. It's a hard game to call, guys. I'd love to know what bets you guys got on, but Dortmund are winning 1-0 and it's making it a very exciting second half. Everybody get your score predictions in. You can win €100 if you get the game spot on. Like and subscribe to enter that. We're also trying to get to 522,000 subs tonight. And if we do that, we might even be on the vodka shots. We don't even know. It could be a mental night, boys. So everybody join the giveaway now. Let us know what you reckon is going to happen. As you can tell, the reactions on Twitter, the City fans are fuming. Look at this. Bernardo Silva, 6.1. Poor. He had a key pass, but he had a big chance missed. Riyad Mahrez missed a big chance as well. Jude Bellingham stopped it. But these guys have got to put away they've got to finish their dinner. It's the most important night of their lives. They cannot bottle this. Kevin De Bruyne cannot carry them. He can't do it all himself. He's hit the woodwork. He's been very involved. He's been putting the ball in twice already. 3 long balls. He's been, the number 9, but also the creator. And, only Phil Foden's been showing glimpses of quality. He's had 2 key passes, Phil. And, yeah, he nearly even, he created a massive chance, which obviously was missed, I think, by Mahrez. But he's only lost the ball 3 times as well, which is just insane. He's a really good footballer, Phil Foden. And again, we're seeing a similar story to the first leg, that these 2 are the ones turning up. And these 2 are letting down the side. Riyad Mahrez and Bernardo Silva, more to come. I think Kyle Walker's been pretty solid, been putting in some big tackles defensively. And let us know as well. Donate and let us know your man of the match as well if you are to. And we'll shout you out and stuff like that. John Stones, thanks for 7 out of 10. Thanks for donations, guys. Really appreciate it. But no, John Stones, yeah, good performance. Ruben Diaz, 6.9. He's been okay. I mean, these guys have looked shaky at moments, but overall solid. Some people, tell us in the comments now, was the goal Edison's fault? Or was it just a great Jude Bellingham shot? Comment down below, let us know what you think. It's a difficult one to call. In my opinion, I think it was a bit of both. But Dad, as my dad has been saying about Haaland, he's expected a big performance from him today. It's not arrived just yet. Haaland's got a 6.4. He's only had 12 touches of the ball. He's had one key pass, but he hasn't done anything. This is the Haaland that, all the big clubs want to sign. And as much as they've given this underlying level of confidence that he's in their team, when you compare the lines, you just think, surely he's going to turn up with a goal in the second half. Imagine if it was Erling Braut Haaland to score the goal to put this game to bed. You never know with a Norwegian. It could be his day. Nobody knows. I've been really impressed by Hummels and Akanji. They've been solid when need be. Matteo Mori and Guerrero have been putting in a shift as well. It's been a decent defensive performance from a team that I've been pretty surprised by. But the game we've got to look at is Liverpool versus Real Madrid here. We've got to look at it and basically look at it and think, is there going to be a comeback? Will there be a Jurgen Klopp masterclass like he did against Barcelona? We all remember that game. Will it happen? Get your score predictions in the comments for the Liverpool Real game. Will Jurgen Klopp be knocked out the Champions League tonight? And if he does, getting top 4 in the Premier League will be the aim. But my God, will it be tough? It's going to be a serious task. And he's going to need a lot more from his players if he wants that. Kabak and Nat Phillips seem to be doing average. Trent with the highest rating, but a big performance needed. We will be keeping you posted with that Liverpool Real second half. But it's all about Dortmund Man City. 2-2 on aggregate. The second half is about to score. And get those start predictions. Get those score predictions in the comments below. And here we go. Let's get the sound on, boys. Here we go. The managers are back out. We've got nearly 9,000 people in the stream. Here we go. Dortmund versus City at Signal Iduna Park. It does not get bigger than this. 2-2 on aggregate. Dortmund go through as it stands. Will it end like that? Nobody knows. All I can say is Joel Johnson, thanks for $5. Vodka shot from yesterday. We will be having that very soon, mate. I've got to go to the gym later, so we'll have to be a little bit careful with that, though. Dortmund win, Liverpool draw. Scoreline stays the same. Joel will be looking out that for the giveaway, but give your precise score predictions in the Dortmund game if you want to enter the €100 giveaway. Like and subscribe as well. You have to subscribe to enter and win the money. Get entered now. 2-0 Dortmund. People are saying 2-1 City. 2-0. We're hearing all sorts of predictions in the chat, but City are here to kick off in the second half. And the first game to come back. And here we go. At Signal Iduna Park, De Bruyne to kick off. Straight to the feet of Rodri, just hoofs up to Kyle Walker. And now Dortmund are back on the ball. The long ball never works. Why do the teams always go long straight away? Haaland sneaks the ball. Here come Dortmund. Off the go already. Erling Braut Haaland loses out there. Yeah, that was when they need Haaland to dribble. He's not the perfect player for that. He's not quite Lionel Messi and Ronaldo in that sense, but there's real glimpses of real, world-class quality of Haaland when he gets near the goal. But to get there, they're going to have another chance and build something special up again. And whether they will against this City team, it's going to be a serious task. So vamos, love the support in the chat. Let us know what you all think is going to happen. Ollie, oil is no skill. People are saying, wow, the shots are coming in for the Man City fans. Do not speak too soon, though. With a City team this good, you never know what can happen. And it's a deep ball from De Bruyne. And it's straight into the hands of Marvin Fitz from that very deep free kick. Right, let's get Thogdad back. Before we do, how can we prank him? We're going to hide his phone. He's going to come back any second now, so we're going to have to hide his phone pretty quickly. All right, I'm taking this. If he thought he was having the phone, it's now mine. Right, here come Dortmund. Oh, they had a really good chance there. And the referee has blown for something. But Dortmund had a really good opportunity. And now City are back on the ball. Zinchenko is still on the field. City fans wanted Cancelo to come on for Zinchenko, but it wasn't to be. It's clearly not happening. Bolton beat Salford 1-0. We know Harvey Barnes FC account. We know it was limbs. The champers was definitely cracked open. It was, it was a great, enjoyable moment. Seeing the likes of Roy Keane in the stadium. Who else was there? Ryan Giggs. They couldn't handle it. They lost. They took the L. We did the double over Salford.
Yeah, brilliant. I'm quietly hopeful about Bolton. We're in the top 3, aren't we, Theo? We're in the automatic promotion.
You got the right team.
Places.
Do you put sugar in?
No.
Because fuming.
I was told by Thogmo and Thogsis, do not put sugar in, that you're hyper enough already.
Oh, come off it. I need it for the boost of the stream.
They said that you've been eating your chocolate.
Yeah, to be fair,
that you're true. A bit hyper, that no, don't...
Hey, listen, you need to have the hyper to go through some of these streams, lads? Got to keep it going. Up the TDL. Ollie Ball's in it. If that, probably not the real Ollie Ball, but if it is, big up him. But there we go. Where is Thogbear? Thogbear is somewhere behind there.
Yeah.
We can bring in Thogbear. Thogbear's wearing a PSG
right.
shirt.
Kevin De Bruyne has a corner in the 48th minute.
Ollie Rutland, thanks for £2. Can you say
From
Will
the left.
Farmer is a melt? Will Farmer, you are a melt.
Certainly
He is a
is.
melt. It's a shame.
Mahrez is at the back. It's a short. It is headed into touch by Erling Haaland.
Yeah, it was defensive duties there from the Norwegian number 9.
I just think the set pieces today by De Bruyne have not been that good. Not been that good.
Don't speak too soon, Dad. City have a corner here.
I know, but the last one, they just was headed out easily
Yeah, but
by
Dad,
Haaland.
if De Bruyne's on the ball, anything can happen.
True.
He could make you eat his words right now in the 49th minute.
Eat my words. Yeah, I hope so.
He's about to. Watch it happen. The moment Thogdad makes a statement, he'll do it. Watch. Watch this space. Here we go. The ball's coming in. De Bruyne to take.
The referee spotted a bit of handbags in there. De
Here we go.
Bruyne.
The ball's in. And it's headed away.
Easily
You're right.
headed away.
You're right.
But Foden will bring it back through Gundogan. Foden on the left.
Deep ball. He's got space.
Pings it in.
And it's a big header there from Bellingham, but it kind of just lands straight into the
Mahrez.
box here.
No
Can they
space.
get a shot off Ruben Diaz?
There is no space for City.
And it's away just about. Dortmund defending for their lives.
Walker plays it over
Duck
to Kevin
Racer, thanks for
De
£2.
Bruyne.
Thogdad, can you say Declan Kerrigan is a melt?
Yeah, all of that is true. He is a melt. He
Declan?
really is a melt. Declan's
Declan's a melt.
is a melt.
There we go.
Foden, Zinchenko, Foden, Mahrez,
Gundogan. He's
to
going to go
Gundogan.
across. Thanks for donations, though, guys.
Rodri.
Really appreciate it.
Walker. City got the possession, but there's good
Yeah.
defending going on here from Borussia Dortmund. Rodri.
It's headed away, though, isn't it? It's headed away.
Too easy. Well won back by Bernardo Silva into the box. He's trying to go through them all. Bernardo Silva, brilliant feet.
No way in. No way in.
No.
And now Dortmund get the ball clear again from Knauf.
Yeah.
The great thing about having youth in the forward positions is they will give an extra limb today to just track back and add support to the midfield and defence when City are going forward. And that's what you need against a team like Manchester City. They love to find a way through.
Yeah.
And Erling Haaland with a bit of a battle there with John Stones.
Stones wrestling with Haaland.
Yeah.
Drags
Stones
him down by the
clearly
neck.
a little bit pissed off by the way Haaland is.
Yeah.
You know, getting in the heads. It's what they need. They need to get in the heads.
Yeah, absolutely. In the 50th minute. And it is Dortmund coming forward, but losing out to Foden. Brilliant touch.
De Bruyne.
To Kevin De Bruyne. He's running at them. Lots of yellow
Thank you,
shirts
Joel
back.
Johnson, for $5. My fault. 1-1 draw and 1-0 Bolt and 1-0 Dortmund. Up the Bolton.
Kevin
Love
De
that,
Bruyne
Joel.
cuts inside.
We'll look out for that for the giveaway, mate. Good luck in the €100 giveaway. Mahrez. Then off to Gundogan. He's Thogdad's man. Got him so many points in FPL. Now it's over to City. Zinchenko taking his time here. Can he find a way in? He puts it. It's dangerous. And Marvin hits.
Wow.
Has to parry it for a corner.
He does. He tips
near.
it over his bar. He
Yeah.
wanted to be safe there.
Worrying times there for Borussia Dortmund. But they did enough again.
Interesting lofted cross.
Yeah.
It might just have been sneaking in. There was actually no one behind hits, but he
had to be
decided, I need to be safe here.
Well, Matteo Mori was beaten by Zinchenko. And he just had to tip it over to be safe. But now,
De Bruyne plays it short to Phil Foden. Foden, De Bruyne. What can De Bruyne do? Oh, no. Blocked again.
City going forward here again. Thank you, New York Jets, 238 for the $10. Cheers to the Thog legends from New York.
Hey.
Thank you, Jacob. Lovely comments. Thanks for the $10 donation. Really appreciate it. And good luck to the New York Jets.
Absolutely.
Be up yourself, Jacob.
Love New York.
Up the Jacob, as we say here.
Foden, brilliant work.
This could be it for City.
Oh.
Not enough. Another great block
Foden
from
wins it
Akanji.
back.
And it's out again
And
by
it's
Emre
a penalty. It's a penalty to Manchester City. Handball. It is a penalty. And here is the big chance. Emre Can is arguing with the referee, but the referee's having none of it. That is a penalty.
Oh, that's so silly from Emre Can.
That is so silly from Emre Can.
He's bottled it.
What is he doing?
All on his own. All on his own, he's bottled it.
Diving in a funny old way.
All on his own.
Pep Guardiola straight away says penalty. The ref says...
Straight to the hand of Emre Can.
You're right, mate.
From the ball in from Foden.
You're right.
And Foden is, Emre Can is just,
So let us know in the
really let down the
stream.
Dortmund team.
Everyone say goal or miss. Goal or miss. What do you think? I'm hoping Man City will put this right in the back of the net.
I can't believe this, guys. I really can't believe this. Get your score predictions in now for the €100 giveaway. Like, subscribe, and comment down below the full-time prediction in the live chat. This is your time to do it before the penalty is taken. Karim, thanks for $2. Yep, it is a pen. Will it be a goal or a miss? Goal or a miss? Tell us in the chat as well.
A lot of goals, a few misses.
Marvin hits in goal. A 33-year-old Swiss goalkeeper will have to deal with it. Now, they're looking at VAR. They're looking at VAR. They're taking their time here. Yeah, if the hand is still in a natural position, the arm,
It's not natural.
Potential penalty check. It's gone to VAR. Thogdad made his mind up, but the VAR guys haven't.
That is a penalty all day long. That was a completely unnatural position for Emre Can. Completely unnatural. Right, that's what he's saying. He's having a discussion, isn't he, with Bernardo Silva. Emre Can is saying, it came off my head onto my
Here we go.
my arm.
And the referee...
It came off his head onto his arm.
Still taking their time here.
But the arm was in an unnatural position.
Emre Can's crying.
He's
Emre Can is crying on the field.
He's not.
Yeah, he is.
He's not crying.
He had his hands on his head. I think he just prayed. I think he just
not crying.
No, I think he just prayed on the pitch. I think he just prayed.
I think he's just annoyed at himself.
No, he just prayed. Did you see? No, he's speaking and he put his hands on his head.
He's praying for Mahrez to miss this.
Oh, goodness me. And now City will get the penalty.
Come on,
Riyad Mahrez to take the Algerian.
The ex-Leicester guy.
Yep.
VAR agrees.
It's handball.
It is handball. It is a penalty.
And City have a chance here to make it 3-2 on aggregate.
Mahrez against hits. Come on, Mahrez. Come on, Mahrez.
Can he score it?
Come on, Mahrez. Goal! Come on! 1-1. City have equalised. Come on, City. Let's do this. Bring it back. Take some of that, Theo, with that badge. Fake German. It's kicking off. It's got to kick off here.
Dad, you've had too many beers. Relax yourself.
No, it's 2 beers.
Dortmund 1, City 1, the 54th minute.
Come
Emre
on,
Can.
City.
Emre Can's let down the lads.
The goalie went the right way.
Emre Can's let down the lads.
Oh.
Yeah, Marvin Hitz was now... I never backed him to save it. Like, if it came down to a big moment like that, I mean, he's not...
Mahrez hit it hard.
He did. It was a good penalty. It was well taken by Riyad Mahrez. I can't lie.
To the goal's right, to the goalie's left. It's
now,
a good penalty.
Dortmund have a mountain to climb because one mistake and City are back in the comfortable position.
Suddenly, one little mistake. You're right. They're in the driving seat because if Dortmund score, it goes to extra time. If it's 2-1, doesn't it, Theo?
That's the thing, though. If Dortmund score now, they'll have another...
Dortmund have got to score 2.
They've got to score 1 to bring it to extra time. It's not the end of the world in that sense.
Yeah. But effectively, they've got to score 2, one of which might be winning the penalties.
So with all these options, joining our giveaway, €100 to be won. 3 different winners today. Bigger than we've ever done it. Like, subscribe, and comment down below your full-time score in the live chat. What would you predict, Dad?
I'm sticking with my initial prediction, which was Borussia Dortmund 1, Man City 3.
Okay, I'm going to go Dortmund 2, Man City 1.
Wow.
It's what I predicted in my video, and I'm going to stick with it.
I've just heard a really, really big statement.
Erling Haaland needs to turn up. We're waiting.
You know how some statements are kind of small? Some of them are medium-sized.
No, that one was big.
That statement was between big and
what I said in the Dortmund video.
What I said in that Dortmund video. Latte of statements.
I know. What I said in that Dortmund video was this game would end 2-1 at full time and then 3-1 in extra time. So if I'm right, the lottery numbers are coming out, boys. I'm leaking it all.
3-1 City.
Right, we'll see. 3-1 City is probably pretty likely after that goal. The pressure's on Dortmund again.
Yeah.
City can just sit back, keep possession, run the game, and they're through.
Somebody's got to become a hero. Can it be Haaland?
Oil Chester City, says Large.
You can say what you know what? If some oil sheikh bought Bolton Wanderers, I'd be delighted.
Yeah. We'd all be delighted.
I'd be delighted, you know. All of this moral stuff, I'm sorry. We all use oil, don't we? You know what I mean? Oil Chester, so what?
We all use oil.
We do.
I've never heard that one being said before.
We all use oil. If you use plastics, if you've got a car, you're basically using
But people are saying VAR Chester City now. Nah, to be fair, that was always going to be given a handball. We both agreed on that.
In the first
Even
leg,
I did.
Theo, in the first leg, very, very harsh on
I just can't believe Dortmund have bottled it like that. Like
not over yet.
A dodgy handball, I know, but the mentality. I mean, they really could have. I felt Dortmund were going to hold on from the mentality.
I think we should do a video about dodgy VAR decisions. Is that a good idea?
Maybe we do, but that VAR decision was correct.
It was. This one was.
Yeah, that was correct.
De Bruyne.
Yeah, really getting stuck in there.
Getting stuck in. De Bruyne's got it.
There's
Get out of my
here.
way. De Bruyne into the area.
Scuffs it.
Oh, De Bruyne.
Scuffed it. He could have played it to Mahrez and Foden, but he chose to shoot.
De Bruyne is saying he was pushed.
Yeah.
But he gets a...
He's getting a corner. It was a corner. I think it came off the back of one of the Dortmund defenders there. But we've got a game in our hands here, boys.
But prime De Bruyne curls that into the corner. He's pushed. He's pushed by Royce. That's a foul.
Marco Reus does just enough.
That is no, he pushed him in the back.
Marco Reus bodies De Bruyne.
He pushed him in the back.
It's a great bit of strength.
Theo, do you know the game? Do you know ball?
Of course I do.
That was a push in the back. You know that.
It's called great
You're
strength.
pranking me. It's Beadle about.
Thogdad,
It's not called great strength if you push someone in the back.
Thogdad, don't be a mug. And it's headed on by City and it's caught by...
Oh my goodness.
How did that hit the bar? Marvin Hitz is so shaky. You cannot trust Marvin Hitz.
Goal kick, Theo.
Yeah, but if you're a goalkeeper allowing it to come off the bar like that, you've got to be worried. You've got to be worried. I can't trust this geezer. Bring on, who's that other guy they have? The other Swiss. They have another Swiss goalkeeper.
He touched that.
Nah, he didn't touch it.
Of course he touched it.
Honestly, Thogdad, you're just a City
honestly,
fan.
I think Beadle's about tonight.
Thogdad, you're a mug.
It's like Scooby-Doo. I pull off the face mask to reveal Jeremy Beadle underneath. And I'd have got away with it if it wasn't for those pesky kids.
What are you on about? You're losing the plot here, Dad.
Do you not?
Here come Dortmund.
Did you
Guerrero.
never watch Scooby-Doo?
Marco Reus. Dortmund are building something up here. Imagine they were to score now. Shock the scene. Against the odds.
Right.
Thank you for the donation, Dominic Gibbs. Thanks for $5. He says Real Madrid to win it all on VAR Chester City UCL. Wow. That's huge. What do you reckon?
I reckon this is turning out to be a very, very interesting football
What do you reckon? City definitely through now?
No, not definitely. Not definitely.
What's the score in the other game? Do you know what's going on in the other game?
Well, it's still 0-0, isn't it? But Haaland is coming forward. Haaland can shoot from here.
He's got space.
He passes it.
Oh, he went for the run.
He turns.
Good
Chance.
Turn.
Oh, good
It
defending.
does not land for Haaland.
Stonesy. Was it Stonesy or Rodri?
Yeah, they did well. Matt, thanks for £2. What's both your opinions on Portsmouth? Huge club, remember back in the day in the Prem, big old David James and all the lads. Yeah, City just holding up there. They got thrown in dangerous position in the 60th minute. Thogdad, where's your phone? Where's your phone?
Who cares?
You've been pranked. Hey! Who remembers that at the start of the half time?
It's not really a prank anymore, is it?
Yeah, it is. You've been mugged off like a mug. You look like a mug.
You know, these days when you're out the room, I see your phone and I'm like, no, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to think it's something good.
Yeah. Because you know I'll call you out early doors. You forgot to. You were quaking in your boots. I saw your legs. They were just shaking, mate. Right, our Liverpool spies are letting us know that Jota and Thiago are coming on for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Can they change the game, Dan? What do you reckon?
Jota is very capable of getting a goal. He loves this competition. Meanwhile, Borussia Dortmund coming forward.
Yeah, Stones just headed it there.
Zinchenko. Good work from Zinchenko to Gundogan. De Bruyne.
Can City
Gundogan.
find a way through?
Foden. This is a good move.
Yeah.
He's pulled back.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he was pretty...
But the referee says play on.
Bernardo Silva.
Into
out
the
to
area.
Riyad Mahrez.
What can Mahrez do?
Versus Guerrero here. I don't know where he's going, to be honest.
No.
Nowhere.
Good defending. Good defending.
Yeah.
2 men on Mahrez at the end.
It was clever. They knew the ball was going there. Bernardo Silva is not going to shoot.
It is a proper ding-dang-do.
It is a proper ding-dang-do. So we'll see what can go down now.
Defo Scranit.
Thank you, Nolan, for the 2 Canadians. Sky Sports posted a clip of the Madrid bus on Insta. Wow, that is mental. We'll have a look. Thank you, Matt, for the support as well. Appreciate all the donations, guys. Get your full-time predictions in as well. Let us know what you think is going to happen. What will go down from this moment on? 1-1. It really could go either way, couldn't it, Dad?
It really could, Theo. It really could. But now I fancy Man City. It's amazing, Theo, how one goal completely changes.
It does. The mentality.
The outlook of this tie.
It's a different game now.
It really is.
Mats Hummels goes long to nobody. They need to get Haaland on the ball more. They need to make the most of the best striker in the world, or up there as one of the best.
Yeah, they do.
Up there with Kane and Mbappe. He's in the top 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
James Milner's off. The City fans are loving life.
Sensible.
City have a chance to win the whole thing. They do. They really do. They're probably back favourites just from that penalty decision.
Yeah, exactly. Should have had a little bet, Theo.
Yeah. Well, a good time to bet would be when Dortmund were 1-0 up on them winning the whole thing. You probably get decent odds in the moment.
Yeah, you're right.
I wonder how it all changes in the bigger picture. But anyway, Kyle Walker on the ball here. Driving for City, using his pace. And he's going to take on...
Again, he's got two men on him.
And Royce gets the ball there. The linesman knows that.
Yeah, and Walker went down, but he doesn't appeal for a free kick.
Right. We've got Dortmund fans in the chat. We've got City fans, Liverpool fans. But what's going to go down? If you call this game, you might win €100 too. Get those score predictions in. Like and subscribe too. We're trying to get to 522,000 subs.
That is huge.
If we get that,
oh my goodness.
It will be limbs.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Dortmund shaky at the back here.
Oh, brilliant
Big tackles
work.
coming in from Bernardo Silva.
Brilliant work.
He is an engine, isn't he?
Great pressing for that guy.
Oh, Gundogan does brilliant.
And also great pressing from Gundogan. That's what I like to see there.
Yeah.
That's how you win games of football. Right from the front, you are pressing, you are intercepting, you are blocking.
Absolutely.
You're trying to win back possession in the last third. That's how you score goals. That's how you win games.
And we're 400 subscribers away from 522k. Everybody pile it on now. We might be able to get it before the next goal in this game. That's the aim for the vodka shots, for the TDL as we call ourselves. Join us and subscribe.
Wow, that is nice to see. 521.
But I'm refreshing. I'm trying to get to 522. I'm trying to get to 522. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, hey, we'll hit soon. We'll hit soon.
Everyone,
right.
Pile it, lump it on.
In the meantime, it's kicking off. Haaland and Gundogan. Haaland's scrapping everybody here.
Is Bellingham having a few words?
Yeah, Bellingham's having a few words. Haaland's backing the beef as he always does. He's having a word with Gundogan. The battle of the midfielders.
Gundogan.
The old and the new. Gundogan used to be that young midfielder for Dortmund. Now it's Jude Bellingham. Gundogan really just aiming at Bellingham there. I don't know what's going on.
Gundogan pushes Bellingham twice.
Yeah, he's getting in his face for no reason. He's trying to annoy him.
Gundogan shouldn't do that. It's a bit silly.
I know, it is silly.
You're asking for a yellow card if you push someone like that.
Especially to a kid. I mean, he's 18. 17,
17,
sorry.
yeah. Child abuse.
Yeah, it is. It actually counts as child abuse, that. You've got to be careful. Right. Dortmund back on the ball. They need to do something here. They don't want to end up like Bayern Munich yesterday. Similar story here. And the later it goes on, the more pressure they'll feel.
The ball is back
But
with Marwin Hitz. I always think of Lionel Hutz.
Yeah.
You know the lawyer, right? Was it The Simpsons or Family Guy? It's The Simpsons, isn't it? Lionel Hutz. Marvin Hitz.
Okay.
Blue Moon Blue Champions League trophy. We have Hoops Gaming, obviously a big blue in the stream.
Certainly.
Here come Borussia Dortmund.
Marco Reus on the ball here. Lays it off to Jude Bellingham. And it goes over everybody to Guerrero on the left, the Portuguese fullback.
The number 13.
Dahoud looking for a way in, the German midfielder. Emre Can.
Trying to make up for his mistake. But De Bruyne will bring it away.
Yeah,
plus his foot on the ball.
Emre Can's looking for that
Beautiful
tackle.
work.
But City have beaten it. And now they'll have a great chance on.
Oh,
that was poor. Bernardo Silva tried to be clever. They should have taken it and made the most of it.
But Mahrez into the box.
Mahrez
Cuts
can make
inside.
up for it. Gundogan shoots. Yeah, that wasn't even in. He went for a... Who scored early? It was like Lingard. You remember Lingard scored from there on the volley?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
He went for something like what Jesse Lingard scored on the weekend.
Been Lingard-esque.
Oh, Emre Can. I mean, they're just replaying that handball.
Silly.
It's so poor from him. And that's when
got his head in his hands. He's like, what have I done? What have I done?
Bellingham says he's going to go that way.
Bellingham tells him where it's going, doesn't he?
Yeah, Bellingham was right.
Bellingham was right. He's telling the keeper.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bellingham is such a confident 17-year-old.
Oh, my goodness.
He's playing like he's a captain already. I mean, honestly.
Good work there from
this
De Bruyne.
guy's got a competitive nature to go all the way. Like world-class level.
Amazing.
Get him in that England squad, Southgate. Get him in there.
Wow, that's an enormous shot.
It is, but why not? If you're playing at this level, dominating.
Yeah. City passing it around the park.
Right. Big up Josh in the stream.
Hey.
Come on, City. Who are we all backing today? Who are we all supporting? Let us know.
Will Smith is in the stream. Great actor. Great to see you in here, mate.
What if that's the real one?
Yeah, of course it's the real one.
That's hot. That's hot.
What the hell was that?
That's Will Smith. Have you never seen?
No, that wasn't Will Smith.
That's hot.
No, that was nothing like Will Smith there. In fact, I might send you out the room if you do another Will Smith.
Hey, Thogdad, you're being rude now. You never seen that video on YouTube?
I've seen videos on YouTube where Will Smith speaks, and then I've just heard you doing, I don't know what it was.
Nah,
Thogdad,
Dad, you need to watch it. I'll send it to you later. I
bet Will Smith from the stream can do a better Will Smith than your Will Smith.
You're chatting raucous, mate. In the meantime, City just taking their time, as we know.
Yeah.
Because they're in no rush. They're 3-2 up on aggregate. And the more the time goes, the less pressure they'll feel. Mahrez running up the right. He's been very involved recently. And
he
slipped.
fouled there. No,
he slipped.
There was a little hand on him.
Nah, he slipped. You could tell as well. But Dortmund, good control there from Bellingham. He looks so composed.
Good work. Very
Haaland
good work.
back
Good
to
movement.
Bellingham. I'm honestly,
Nice to watch.
Marco Reus on the left. He's so involved, isn't he?
Ooh,
And he gets a free kick there.
Yeah.
He's won a free kick. The ball was going to astray.
I'm not sure that's a free kick.
He bought it. He did buy it.
I'm not sure that's a free kick.
He's playing well.
Yeah.
Dortmund have a chance to put the ball in the box here, and with Haaland, Mats Hummels, and
maybe.
the likes of them ready.
There's a slight touch there by
It's light,
Bernardo.
but they got it. And I think the referee,
Substitution?
the third official, the manager's grabbed the... What's going on there? The Dortmund manager grabbed the what's it called? The number thing.
Yeah.
But Ansgar Knauf,
Giovanni
quiet second leg, I must say.
Yeah.
He's not done that much. A lot of running defensively. And we're seeing Gio Reyna, the US international kid, teenager, come on the field for Dortmund.
Amazing, Theo.
Let's see what the US international can bring to the table.
Nothing to lose here. Go for it.
Let's see what we can do. It's going to be interesting.
Absolutely.
Sure. Deep ball in from Royce. It's a very good
one.
Good ball. Hummels!
Oh, my goodness. Inches over the bar. That is a superb cross.
And the leader nearly makes it 2-1.
He certainly does.
He would have loved a goal in a game like this.
Wow. Wow. That is the quality that you expect
Great
from
ball from
Royce.
Captain to leader. Royce to Mats Hummels. They could do with a bit of Haaland turning up now, I tell you.
Haaland actually fell down in a bit of a lump there.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened, but no appeals for anything.
Thank you for the support on 521,000. Let's get to 522. We're about 300 subscribers away now. If you're new here and you haven't yet subscribed and you want to stick around for more Champions League content, European content, we cover it all. Click subscribe with notifications on all videos. Don't miss out.
Absolutely. And Theo, what sort of videos are coming out? Are we going to tell people?
Oh, it's going to be world class. I'm going to tell you that right now. All I'm saying, just be excited. Be excited. Maybe a little bit on VAR tomorrow as well.
Don't go anywhere.
Just get notifications on all videos if you haven't already. We've got
Yeah,
100,000 people with the bell on. So if you are missing out on that, you're not true TDL without it. So get that changed, boys.
Yeah.
Mahrez. Cheers for everyone that's just clicking the subscribe button now too.
Absolutely.
Bailey, thanks for 79p. Pedro Nolan, thanks for the $2. Matt Sawkins for the £2. Dominic Gibbs for the $5. Appreciate the donations as well.
Absolutely. Man City just keeping a little bit of possession, slowing it down a little bit. The ball goes all the way back. Stonesy plays it over to Ruben Diaz, the two centre-backs.
Yeah.
Ooh, and that will be a throw into Man City.
Yeah,
deep
20 minutes
into
to go.
Dortmund territory.
Time is ticking. Dortmund need a goal. Simple as that.
You're being asked, why are you wearing a Borussia Dortmund shirt there?
Because Dortmund are playing, and I've got a Dortmund shirt. And I'm not going to wear an English club team because I think that's unfair when you're a Bolton fan. It just doesn't feel right.
Right. So there's your answer. No,
but when you stream a European game, it's like you slap on the shirt, bit of bags, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Anyway.
Very eloquently said.
Yeah. Slap on the shirt. Very eloquent. Right, City building something up here. Rodri.
It's like sitting next to Shakespeare here.
That's the real Shakespeare. The Thogdad bullet Shakespeare.
I'm more of a Shakespeare.
Hey! That was quite good.
You like that? That's the.
It was so good. We're only 300 subs away from 522,000.
Wow.
Get that changed, boys. Keep clicking. When I say keep clicking, I made it my own word. Keep clicking.
Yeah.
Right.
Foden coming deep. Oh, that is a misplaced pass.
I know.
And Dortmund have a throw in the City half. There's gonna be another couple of chances here for Dortmund.
It will
definitely.
do. Yeah. The thing is with the way Dortmund are playing, you've got to look at it, and you've got the likes of Hummels at the back, Akanji in defence. Jody Merry, thanks for the £5. Haaland to Man United. Is there a chance in Haaland to Man United? Dan?
There is a chance.
Any chance in the world?
There's more chance he's going to City.
Whoa! Big Thogdad statement-iola. That's all I'm going to say. 40% ball possession for Dortmund. It is worrying, isn't it? 60% to City.
Yeah.
Yeah, City are dominating this game.
I wouldn't get too fixated on that particular
that's
stat.
true. That's true. Because Dortmund, if they're going to score, it's going to be on the break. We know that.
Yeah,
but the way they're playing at the moment, it's not great. They're not really holding on to...
Apart from that set piece.
I know.
Apart from that header.
Set pieces they could score from. You know, those moments. But they're lacking other parts. And you know what? I'm going to do a lucky walk out the room, see what happens.
That is a very...
Something's needed to change.
Very big shout.
Let's see if it works for Dortmund. I'll be back, guys.
Yeah. Right, Thoggy's going out the room. He's taking his phone. I don't know what he's worried about. The first question is, let me know if you want Thogbear to come into the stream in the absence of Thogden. Let me know. If you want Thogbear, let me know now. If you don't, I understand that. That is fair. Thogdad, where do you think Aguero will go next? I don't know. I really don't know. If I was him, I'd go somewhere warm. You know, get away from the Manchester rain and then have a few years somewhere where the lifestyle's good. You know, think about the family. Have a good last contract somewhere. Thogbear, yeah, everyone wants Thogbear. Let's bring him in. Let's bring him in. Let's bring in the bear. And Thogbear is still wearing the scarf of Heart of Midlothian, Hearts of Scotland, who have just won the Scottish Championship and have been promoted back to the Scottish Premiership. So well done, Hearts, once again. And Thogbear is a massive, massive fan of Hearts. I do not know why. He just is. Right, here come Borussia Dortmund. But the ball is taken off them by Zinchenko. And the way they work the ball up the field is wonderful to watch. Kevin De Bruyne has got it. He's gone past one. Kevin De Bruyne into the area. De Bruyne! De Bruyne! What a save. Good shot, good save. Kevin De Bruyne knows he could have finished the game there. It was a good shot, but hits, just gets down and tips it round. Beautiful, beautiful footwork. Yeah, it's a good save, not a great save. The ball wasn't quite in the corner. But beautiful work from Kevin De Bruyne. Come on, Kevin, they are saying. And it is a corner to Manchester City. Mahrez looks like he might take it short to, I think it's Bernardo Silva. Yeah, short to Silva. Foden, edge of the box, Foden. Oh, goal! Foden scored! Phil Foden has put Man City through to the semi-final of the Champions League. Phil Foden has done it. It's not a prank, Thogden. What a shot. What a goal. 4-2 on aggregate. Game over. Borussia Dortmund need to score 3 goals. That ain't happening. Brilliant. It all came from that corner. Why are they giving Foden so much space? And once it hits, it's right in the corner. The goalkeeper should have saved that. The goalkeeper should save that. I think he's unsighted. And it's in off the post. Brilliant shot from Foden. Poor goalkeeping. I think Haaland was in his line of sight. And that is Man City into the semi-finals. He goes over to Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola puts his hands on Phil's face and says, lad, well done. Wow, we have one English team through. It's now up to Liverpool to score 2 late goals. And then it's up, well, of course, Chelsea are already through. So there will be 2 English teams in the semi-final, and I am delighted by that. So Manchester City, you have not bottled it yet. And the referee blows for a foul. Dortmund, it's over now. If they win through 3-2, it's not enough. 2 goals are not enough. Thorgan Hazard, otherwise known as Thogden Hazard, has come on for Dahoud. City's curse is broken. City fans are raiding the stream. Phil Foden, the 20-year-old wonder kid, has gone and won it. That was a lucky walk out of the room. Oh, Thogbear's been kicked out of his seat.
Wow. Jinx. City have done it. They've won it.
They have gone and done it.
It's game over now.
But will my 3-1 prediction be right?
Well, it was a good prediction. The City fans are loving it in the chat.
Yeah.
Absolutely loving it. They've been too good. City can win the Champions League if they play like this. I know they've been gifted it by Marvin Hitz, don't get me wrong. It's a nice little boost from Marvin, but City are really, they look good.
Well, Theo, before that, Hitz made a good save from De Bruyne. De Bruyne ran the whole length of the pitch.
That's insane.
It was
I've missed some chances, haven't I?
But then
Pep Guardiola's got to be delighted with this away leg performance so far.
Yeah.
But it could be squeaky bum time if Dortmund...
No, they need to score 3. They're not scoring 3.
That all they could do is score what's in front of them, you know? They've got a good free kick here. Guerrero to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, these Dortmund players must be gutted. Haaland's had
Thogden Hazard is on
quiet game. Hey, Thogden Hazard. Yeah. Roadshaw loves it. Right. Can Guerrero put in a peach here?
Guerrero.
Nah, it's way too short, that.
And Kevin De Bruyne is heading it away. Manchester
City seem to be the third team to be through in this game. Liverpool Real has been a rubbish encounter, hasn't it? It's been terrible. Jeez, man.
Yeah.
So
who is through? So we got PSG, Chelsea.
Thank you, Luke Brady,
Real Madrid and Man City. Who plays in the semi-final theatre? I forget.
Yeah.
Who?
So, we've got PSG
against.
I forget who they're playing against.
Yeah.
Who's the other team that's through from yesterday?
Chelsea.
Yeah, I forget because it was a quiet one. I know they won 1. Well, they lost 1-0, but they went through on 2-1 on aggregate, calm and collected.
Somebody tell us in the comments who
Taremi's goal was insane. Did you see the Iranian goal?
Yes, that was a brilliant goal.
Incredible.
Yeah.
But in the end, it didn't count anything. But
Dortmund.
Here comes Dortmund. Can they go out? Oh, handball.
No, that's not handball.
Referee says nothing.
No, that's not
Thank you, Luke Brady, for the £2. Was good to hear your views on on Leicester. There you go, Thogdad. Loves
good.
it.
Yeah.
Love that.
It's funny you do those. You do those interviews. You don't know how
City
it's going.
versus PSG. What? That's a huge game.
Wow.
The semi-final streams are gonna be massive, boys.
City to win that.
You love to see it. You love to see it. Oh, we've got some games on our hands here.
Yeah. Now, before a ball was kicked in this tie, Theo.
Right.
Obviously 3 hours of football, 2 legs. I said City would score 6. Now, I think I'm wrong. I think it's going to be 4 or 5.
Okay.
But City have done. It's tighter than I expected.
Yeah.
But not completely different to what I expected.
This leg could have been even more special if Dortmund just held on.
Yeah.
If the whole Emre Can thing didn't go against them, it could be a very different game right now.
Yeah.
However, Foden with that shot. Incredible. That's why Pep Guardiola is playing Foden over Sterling, because he knows he will produce when it matters, and he did.
The thing is, there, you look at the defense of Borussia Dortmund. Bowser, Akanji, Hummels, Guerrero.
Yeah.
And you just know they're going to concede.
It's true.
And they get to the 75th minute or whatever it was, and they just forget Foden. They forgot that he was there.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's just.
Here come Dortmund.
Haaland
shoots, and it's over.
And that.
It's not Haaland's day today.
No, it's not.
Simple as that.
No.
Erling Haaland. He got his one big chance there. I know when I say big chance, I mean edge of the box.
Yeah.
It was powerful, but it did not go where he wanted to.
No,
and
Theo,
it's over.
Once again, the best 20-year-old on the pitch is Phil Foden.
Wow. Okay. Adam, thanks for £2. Poch to put City out again, but for PSG this time. Well, we'll see, man.
I don't think so. It's going to be a
I mean, the way things are going, Poch is smashing it at PSG.
Yes.
Not in terms of the league, but in terms of the Champions League.
Yes.
PSG have beaten some huge teams to get where they are.
They have.
So they've got another big task against City now, but listen, they've coped with everyone.
Yeah.
They've coped with Bayern Munich, the current title holders. They really have. Guys, keep getting those scored in. By the way, if you're new here,
Phil Foden.
Watch Phil Foden because he's unreal. But that's not what I was going to say. If you're new here, subscribe and like. You can still win €100. We're trying to get to 522,000 subs. This could be the final push. Click the subscribe button if you're new. Tell us in the chat if you're new to the subscriptions, and we'll shout your name out. We'll shout you guys out, won't we?
Absolutely.
Get it done.
Right,
Here comes City.
Still playing some
this
great
could be
football.
The misery compiler. De Bruyne. Plays the ball in. It's cleared away by Akanji.
They're tired, Theo.
Yeah, they might be a little bit tired. They might be a little bit tired.
Yeah.
I've subbed. Jeremy Jenkins, shout out to you. Liam Thomas. Pacey Bob. Jesse Lingard.
Hey,
big up everybody. Let's get to 522,000 subs. I don't know how close we are, but we must be moments away.
We certainly must be. Everyone subscribe and let's...
200 away.
Oh my goodness. Let's take
We're going to get there. With the amount of people commenting, we're going to get there. There's a real hype.
Zinchenko.
Shoots!
Good
what
save.
An effort.
Good shot, good save.
Fair play to the lad there.
Kept his head down.
Yeah.
Good technique, that. Good hard
shot.
Fair
play to the lad. Pep kept the faith in him at half-time.
He did.
He believed in him. He didn't take him out for Cancelo.
Yeah.
And clearly, it's not been a terrible decision.
Yeah.
It's been all right. Thank you, Rudy. Right, let's get to 522. Final push, guys. 200 subscribers away. It's amazing how much we've grown recently. Means the world. But Dortmund have a chance here. Running down the lines. The pressure's on. Ederson catches the ball.
He certainly does.
And listen, Jude Bellingham's early hype has been killed off by the quality of the blue moon.
I think there's another goal here, Theo.
Really?
Mahrez.
What, for City?
Yeah.
Really?
I think
Not
so.
even Dortmund? You're not writing off Dortmund?
No,
yeah?
they're tired, Theo. They're tired.
Okay.
All offside.
Thank you, Robert, for subscribing as well.
Yeah. So, while
PSG
the ball's out of
right.
play...
Everybody, whilst the ball's out of play, everybody get your PSG City score predictions in the chat. What do you reckon is going to happen? But also get us to 5-2-2. But for me in that PSG City game, early days predictions. We're going to predict it in our Champions League predictions video. Make sure you have notifications on and subscribe for when we post that video. It's going to be amazing. Yes. We're going to predict what goes down in the semi-finals next. That will be a huge video. So
Absolutely.
Make sure you're there for that. But in terms of PSG City, I'm going to go for... Ooh, I don't know. We got an opportunity for...
Big chance for 2-2. Oh,
and they've scuffed
great
it.
Defending. That's Foden.
Yeah, it's
throwing
Foden
his body
back.
at it.
Amazing.
That's
work.
how much he cares.
Yeah. Fair play.
Preventing
fair
a
play.
consolation goal. He's like, you're not scoring, lads.
Yeah.
And Foden with the header.
It's incredible from the City defenders ever since they've gone 2-1 up. They've been really giving it everything.
They've defended from the front. That's where the defence starts. There's no centre forward today, but with your attacking midfielders putting in the blocks, that's where the defence starts.
3-1 PSG, they will rise again.
Wow.
You're the best subbed. Thank you, guys. Liverpool's hype is over. It really is. Jurgen Klopp hasn't got them going to do the impossible. And it looks like that game's going to end 0-0 and send Real Madrid through to the next round. Zinedine Zidane could win it again.
We need a miracle, don't we, from Liverpool? We need a goal right now.
Yep.
But in terms Salah tap-in,
In terms of City versus PSG, I mean, my God. Real Madrid versus Chelsea will be a good game as well. That could go either way.
Yeah.
The fact we're thinking about Chelsea in a Champions League final, when they've gone from the depths of, the sacking of Lampard to Tuchel coming in. And
do you know Chelsea, Real Madrid? I think you toss a coin. I think you toss a coin on that one, yeah.
Really could go. What do we reckon for Chelsea Madrid then?
Oh, good work from De Bruyne.
Who are we backing?
I don't know. I think it might be an all-English final there.
What?
Man City Chelsea.
Man City Chelsea, an all-English final.
Yeah.
I'll be having a full English that morning. Tell you what, it's going to be a cracker.
Under the floodlights. You tired, lad?
Well, I'm not in the beers like you, so I need to get a boost. I need a tea soon, but yeah.
I thought you were going down the gym tonight.
I am.
Thogden's going down the gym.
Need the energy. Right, Emre Can on the ball. He's going to switch play over to Mats Hummels. Akanji just takes it. What can they do here? Real Madrid Chelsea predictions. What do you reckon? 3-2 Chelsea. Mason Mount masterclass.
The ball is pinged in. Oh, but good defending. Foden can bring it away. Does he fancy running with it? Silly question. Of course he does.
He's holding it up and he'll go again.
Brilliant. Oh, he's
he
fouled.
Goes down. The referee gives a free kick. City 2. Dortmund 1. 86th minute. They're running down the clock.
I hope Foden's all right there. He stayed down.
He'll be fine. He's just holding it up till the 90th. Well, not for 5 minutes on the floor, because that would be quite a long time, but you know what I mean. Right.
It just keeps going, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's been a really good encounter today. It could have gone either way, but you have to... I mean, this goal, I didn't watch it live, but what a strike.
The keeper should save it.
Yeah.
But I think he's unsighted by Haaland.
Yeah.
But look at the celebrations. Foden and Pep. It's beautiful to watch.
It's
father and son.
It's like father and son. It literally is like father and son.
It's amazing, Thea.
The way Foden has been graced into the City team. Everyone's been doubting him, saying, why don't you play him regularly? All of this. He's been blessed in. Literally, Pep man management on Foden has been top notch. And now we can say that with ease because he's performing in the hardest and biggest games.
Yeah, absolutely.
With the most important goals.
Right.
But here comes
Dortmund coming forward into the area. Haaland's in the middle.
And it's defended well by Ruben Diaz.
Ruben Diaz sticks a foot out, and it is a corner to Borussia Dortmund. But they ain't scoring 3 goals.
Liverpool fans
in the next 5 minutes
are fuming. It looks like they're out. Yeah. It looks like Liverpool fans are out.
Along with their team.
Yeah. It's not great news for the Reds, but
will Erling Haaland get the golden boot? Will
we'll
10 goals be enough?
We'll find out. Who needs to get more?
Mbappe 8.
He's been
Neymar 6, I think.
Okay.
There's a few others on 6.
Oh my God, Phil Foden.
He's got Bernardo Silva. He's got Mahrez. He's got to pass it.
Yeah, he will. He does. Not great pass. Riyad Mahrez. Oh, that's brilliant. Riyad Mahrez.
Oh, good work.
Corner ball.
Yeah. Foden's pass could have been better.
Man City were 3-on-1 at the moment there.
Yeah, they should score that.
They should have made something more out of that.
Yeah, you should score that, always.
And Manchester City.
At any level of football, that should be a goal.
I know. Phil Foden just runs down on the right on it and he just keeps going, lays it off to Gundogan.
I don't know why Bernardo...
I know, it's a weird one. But what I can say is, City, they're really showing that on paper, I mean, they win this game. They do.
Yes.
I mean, they just, now we can see it. And look,
Here comes Raheem
Sterling is coming on for 3 minutes of normal time for Mahrez, who's been worked very hard today. He's played well.
He's got his goal, Theo.
And Sterling gets a quick run out.
Job.
You've got a feel for Sterling, don't you?
I think it's time for him to score.
Really?
Yeah.
You think Sterling could score?
Yeah, of course. He's got 3 minutes, 5 minutes with extra time.
Yeah, but he'll be thinking, why didn't I get more time?
I know. But if he's a team player, he'll be thinking, my team is in the semi-final.
Yeah.
That's all that matters to him. Bernardo Silva.
And he's shifting into right wing, Raheem. City just playing it around the back here.
Yeah.
Taking their time. They are loving life. Good work there. He's just out of play from Bernardo to Gundogan. They're not fussed. They're going through. Everybody, what do we reckon for the City game when they face PSG in the next round? It's Mbappe and Neymar versus De Bruyne. And you can name the whole City team, really. It's going to be a good encounter, that's for sure.
Yeah. I think City have got to be favourites there.
Yeah. Really?
I mean,
favourites?
look, you've got those two sensational players.
PSG knocked out Bayern.
I know they did.
City knocked out Dortmund. There's a difference.
Yeah, I think City would have got past Bayern Munich.
Fair.
Quite comfortably.
Okay. Very interesting from Thogdad. All I can say is we are now only 70 subscribers away from 522k.
Right.
We can hit this right now.
I'm getting tired
Everybody,
of this. I'm getting tired of
click the subscribe button.
Come on, everyone, smash it.
This is the final push. Only a few of you need to do it. And a long shot there from Dortmund. Maybe it would have gone in if we got 522 in time.
This is the final countdown. Do the song here.
It's the final countdown.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're going to get it. You can put it down for a sec.
Come on.
We're about to get it.
Lads and lasses,
We
come
are
on.
about to get to 522,000. City are about to go through to the next round. It's been a good viewing, hasn't it?
It's been emotional, hasn't it? Absolutely. Wolfie Mauler's in there. Hello, Wolfie. I'm so proud for Foden. So am I. Ruben, he's been brilliant.
Thanks for the 92 pounds, Thogdad. What's your opinion on Jake Paul? Go on, lay it out.
I think he's a lovely guy.
What's your opinion on Greg Paul?
Greg Paul, I think he's a great father to his children.
No. Thogdad, you don't need to lie.
Now, if you want to know what I think of Jake Paul, you already know. Go over to YouTuber Gogglebox.
Dad, I'm telling you, we are going to... Soon we're going to drop a video.
Yeah.
Thogdad's going to call out Greg Paul. He's going to get back in the ring, the boxing gym.
I'm going to learn.
One thing you got to realise about Thogdad is he's angry. He's going to be fuming.
Yeah. Jake Paul is a prat. That sums it up in nice terms.
True.
Doesn't it, Theo?
Seriously does. It seriously does. It seriously does.
Josh thinks City-Chelsea final. That is a big, big shout.
Yeah.
Who's Bolton's greatest ever player? Well, I discussed this in the Leicester Fan TV interview earlier. Frank Worthington for me. Oh no, Nat Lofthouse if you go back further. But in my lifetime, Frank Worthington.
Yeah. In terms of how...
JJ was brilliant.
But they're similar players in terms of just exciting.
The flair. Yeah. Look, now in terms of Bolton's history, it's Nat Lofthouse.
Can't believe you were at the game where he that little
I
flick
was.
up.
I was there with Graham and Thog Grandma Chris.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, Stuart wasn't there. I think Stuart must have been off playing tennis somewhere. Thog, Grandad Barry wasn't there.
Pick tennis over Bolton.
I know.
Shocking.
Well, he was kind of like Lancashire's standard at one point.
That's mad. Right, Dortmund on the ball here. Mats Hummels coming out of play here, 90th minute. Can Dortmund score a consolation? They won't have enough to go through, but they can still show them what they're about.
They can, Theo.
And Man City have shown the world that Haaland is human. He's not been able to do what some people expected of Haaland tonight. But here they have. Dortmund, a good chance here.
Big chance.
The ball's in.
Oh, Stonesy.
John Stones is there.
And Walker.
He's always there. Him and Ruben Diaz have always been there today. Incredible defending from Manchester City. What a shift.
What Man City have got, Theo, is strength throughout the team. You cannot say that about Borussia Dortmund. You cannot say that about PSG.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a silly foul from Kevin De Bruyne, a yellow card, if the referee stops it. I don't know why you do that. The referees let that go.
Interesting, isn't it?
Will he go back and book De Bruyne for that?
Ooh.
I don't think he will, actually.
Interesting stuff there, Thogdad. Very interesting stuff.
Oh, that's a poor pass from Silva. He could have put Sterling through.
Yeah, he could have. He very well could have. However, Dortmund are back on the ball. Akanji just goes in there, taking their time.
We have 4 minutes of injury time, of which there are 2 remaining.
They're going long here, Dortmund, just trying to find something for somewhere. But they won't find it. No. And at Signal Iduna Park,
can he get
the Man City boys will be delighted. Raheem Sterling, could have gone on a run there, but he just passes it over to Gundogan. They can take their time. There's no rush.
Yeah,
They're happy with this result. Imagine if Bellingham's goal went in the first leg, how different it would be.
Yeah.
That's true.
Very true, that.
And imagine Emre Can didn't make that mistake to start the downfall today.
Yeah.
But listen, it's football. We can say imagine this, imagine that.
I know.
This is the scenario, and this is the outcome. City are through.
If my auntie had a cock, she'd be my uncle. As Mark Goldbridge likes to say.
Has he ever said that?
I don't know.
I think it was James Redmond who said that.
Oh,
Wolf Mahler.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Thanks for $2. Is Haaland big game player or a big fish, little pond? No, he's a big game player. I've seen it happen. Bayern PSG. Even when he was younger. He is a big game player. And thank you for all the new subscribers. We have got past 522k, which is an incredible number to get over. It just needs to update. So I appreciate all the support and all the new subscribers. We will bring you hopefully some good content. I
like to think it will be reasonable content.
Reasonable. We'll take it.
Right, we're into the last minute of injury time.
Yeah.
The last of the 94 minutes. Job done from Man City, Athea.
Yeah, job done, and quite frankly, brilliant. Really good performance from a Dortmund side. They are expected to beat over 90 minutes, but the pressure was on, especially from the get-go. Yeah.
Oh, big chance here. Raheem
Sterling can show them what they can do.
Make it 3-1.
He's going all the way.
Oh, Raheem should have scored.
Yeah, not great.
Raheem.
Not great.
Come on. Fresh legs, last minute. Just run at goal and score.
He's feeling the pressure, isn't he?
And someone would have clipped it because I said he's got time to score.
Gem
anyway.
Top Al, thanks for £2. Should Foden versus Croatia, and could we beat France?
Yes,
Foden. With Foden, he has to play.
Starting 11. That is the end of this encounter. Manchester City are in the semi-finals of the Champions League for, I think that's probably the second time in their history.
And
well done,
Dortmund
Man City.
Go down swinging. They went down with a shift.
Yeah.
Haaland is out, but Manchester City are through. And on that note, it's like it was magic. 522,000 subscribers. What an end to the day. Guys, these Champions League streams, everyone pat yourself on the back. This has been an amazing movement from the TDL. We've never hit numbers this big. I can't thank you guys enough for the regular support, like the banter we've had. Guys, you're all legends. Like, it's been an incredible day.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Haaland is hugging the City players.
And Declan, thanks for £5. Congrats on 522k subs. You deserve it. Declan, I love all of you lot. The TDL, you're all legendary. Everyone, go celebrate with a beer if you drink, with a tea if you don't. Enjoy the night, all right? It's been Champions League football with Thogden and Thogdad. It's been a pleasure. And now I'm off to the gym. See you later, guys.
Yeah, see you, Thogden.
Have a good one. Lads, it's been a pleasure. Next time the Champions League football is back, make sure you join us again. We'll be on the beers, we'll be on the bodies, and appreciate all the support. We'll get on them next stream, don't you worry. And love all the TDL. Big up the boys. Tomorrow we'll have a video out, so have notifications on all videos. People are like to me, oh, I never get notifications. And I'm like, well, yeah, you've got to have it on notifications on all videos, not just some. So you've got to make sure that's right. And on that note, watch out for our video tomorrow about VAR in the Premier League.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a good one. I hope you like it.
Yeah.
Right.